Is it?
Like,
Do
I
you want
don't
me to
even
mute
really
myself?
hear it, to be honest, but...
It doesn't really matter.
Oh, now I can't hear you.
Yeah, he
He's
just
muted,
muted
that's why.
himself. Now we don't hear anything.
Now they're both muted.
Blissful
Yeah.
silence.
We're goofs.
I think this is the quietest Joe's ever been.
Oh, that's bad.
Harsh.
Oh, he's still muted.
Yeah, he is.
Well, fuck. Try it the other way around. Can you talk?
There's no.
Can you guys hear her kind of clearly?
I heard her.
I heard her
Yeah, I
on
can
mute.
hear
I
her.
couldn't hear what she said.
Yeah, we're sitting literally next to each other, so. Can you guys hear her kind of clearly?
I heard
That
her.
works.
I heard her on. See, our echo is really funny because we're sitting across the room from each other.
Yeah, but the acoustics in your living room are weird.
How's that, baby?
Well, it's also because I'm sitting in a corner.
Nobody
got
puts
your
Brandon
kinda?
in the corner.
Test
How's
test?
the mic
No?
on this, by the way? This is the first time I've used these earbuds.
I like it.
Works for me.
You sound clear.
Well, yay for skull candy.
Hi, Liz.
Hi, Joe.
It's been ages since I've heard your voice.
Probably about the last time I played D&D with you.
Has it been that long? Shit. I don't even remember that.
Because I don't get into voice if I'm playing League. And because I'm just playing TFT. I don't ARAM or SR anymore.
I was gonna say, I think the last time I heard your voice, Liz, was the night that you went to go have Parker.
That's probably right, because we had to call you to come sit with Vivi when we went to the hospital.
I still remember Vivi's reaction was the most calm I've ever seen a child to walking out and their parents being gone. She was just, "Where's Mama? Where's Daddy? They're gone. Mama's having the baby." Okay. That's all she said. Okay, and then she told me about her chapstick, went and laid back down and passed out.
Well, to
Role
be fair, we
model.
had talked to her about it in advance.
Oh yeah, but I've seen other kids when their parents had to go for something, even though they knew about it, and they still get a little worried. She was just locked down, pat, cool, like, all right, that's
She was
fine.
glad they were gone. Fuck.
Well, it probably also helped that I was watching, Call the Midwife with her many, many months in advance, and that is a very graphic show, just FYI.
I'm sure.
Teaching them early.
Hey, it's a BBC show. They do not shy away from things like babies being born or breastfeeding or
As
anything
they
like that.
shouldn't.
It was a really good show until the third season when the girl left, and then I was like, fuck this show.
Hey, it was okay until the 7th season when they killed off yet one of the other characters that I liked, and now I have no idea what they're doing.
And then they made one of my other ones a nun. I was like, no, I'm out.
I'm gonna try to fix my mic.
This
See what
kind
happens.
of sounds like Grey's Anatomy to me, in the fact of they keep killing off and writing off characters.
Well,
that-
Kat, if it makes you feel any better, Cynthia's no longer on the show at all.
Hello.
Well, that's just rude. I don't like that. They ruined the show when the one girl left for character development, and she's like, I'm going to pursue acting in other ways. And she hasn't been in like a single big thing since. And I was like, wow, you just blew your chance.
Well, the thing is, it's based on her real life story,
Yeah.
and she actually did leave the nunnery, the midwifery clinic, and went to a different clinic.
Did I fix
read-
it?
I don't know. What were you trying to fix?
His mic.
I mean,
I
I've
didn't know
heard
it
him.
was broke. Yeah.
How's the echo though?
I don't.
No
I've
echo.
never had one, so I don't know.
So go at your setting. Voice video.
Yeah, I know. I've been waiting for them to say they're
See
ready.
where the green thing is? Click it,
I am ready.
and then pull it up a little. Not all the way up, or else you won't be able to hear yourself talk to it, and you'll see how far your voice goes.
Bacon. We have somebody
On the
named
balance.
Bacon. That's epic.
That is the albino hairless bugbear that is Joe.
He is
You want to know?
Bacon
Brazilian.
because you sizzle in the sun.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was
Boy.
sizzling last
Amazing.
time.
He was sizzling until I gave him one of my cloaks.
Yeah.
I also disrobed.
Okay, that is just rude. If he's gonna be a naked bugbear, you have to make him stay naked.
But then he told me I was blistering, so I had to put something on
Okay, yeah, well,
my
suck it up, big
beautiful
boy.
white skin.
He was going from white to red.
And then can cat change her color and roll 20 to purple to match. That way, if you guys need to ping, we know what's going on. And then I think I told everyone Tyler wasn't feeling well tonight, so he's not gonna join us this
If
evening.
you hold left click on the area up, it'll ping it. See that? I go over here and I ping it. See that?
Yep.
Usually, when Brandon will show you something, show you that by pinging it. He's yellow. Everyone goes by their color.
Yeah.
at the bottom.
I'm yellow and Liz is red. All right. So is everyone settled in?
That'll-
Ready to go?
Yes.
I got my drink. I'm good.
All right. So where we had last left off, you guys all were in the inns. I believe Joe went to the more exquisite, expensive inn,
Yeah.
So did I.
and so did Eli. And the other players went to I think it was called the Thundering Lizard, if my memory is correct.
Yes.
Um,
the lizard.
Except Nashlin decided to splurge a little bit and purchase a private room because he was really sad.
Yes.
So because he realized he's poor.
It dawned on him.
He's poor,
There-
so he
there-
bought a more
it's
expensive
Donald.
room.
Couldn't
So-
afford a life potion.
Yeah, couldn't afford a health potion.
Oh, yeah.
Expensive.
All right, so where we start off, we're going to start off with Bacon. You're rudely awakened to a loud just pounding on your door at the inn.
Get a room.
And they just,
Ugh.
they just start
No
pounding
orange
like, is there a bacon here?
Yes. It's like, well, no clothes, I guess. Let's go. They really wanted me at that second, right? Yo, open the door.
So as they open the door, first of all, they're just like shielding themselves from the nakedness that is you.
The shining light.
And they're like, Sir Bacon, correct?
Yes.
You are being summoned for the tournament. Your name has been drawn, and a match has been ready for you. We need you to the Coliseum within the hour.
Wonderful. Would you like me to put clothes on, or?
Hey,
Wait,
it's a free world. If you fight naked, that's all the better for the spectators who enjoy that.
Are there rules of the Coliseum I know about before I jump right into that shit?
Well, you already signed the paperwork, right?
I think so.
Then you know the rules. Great, let's go.
Oh, great.
So
Grab my stuff.
Yep, he bases. I'll wait for you downstairs. So he kind of heads down and leaving you to gather up your stuff.
Wonderful. Do you think I can wear my armor today without too much of a penalty?
Why don't you step outside and find out?
Oh, great. Yo. Sure.
So as you step outside, you notice the sun is actually under clouds and it is pouring down rain today. It's still hot, but it's not miserably hot.
So let's keep my clothes on today.
Okay.
Until further.
Are you going to alert any of your comrades that you are heading out?
Only. Fuck.
Marcus was at the inn with you.
Just Marcus, I guess, if he's close by. Would I know where he's lodging? I know he's in the same building.
You know he's in the same building, yes.
All right, I'll just leave him a note to the Coliseum. Probably pass it to the concierge.
Okay.
There is one.
Is there still the continental breakfast you talked about?
Yes, the
Right?
continental breakfast is still up. Yes.
Okay, then I'm already down there at the breakfast.
Yo, could I get some munchies before I go?
I mean, the guard is outside waiting for you, so it's up to you.
Get in a to-go baggie?
They don't offer to-go bags. I'm sorry.
God damn. All right. I guess I'll have to wait till
Too
later.
bad.
All
I'll
right.
eat your bacon for you, Bacon. Don't worry.
Yo, that's rude. You gotta save that.
So Marcus, do you like see Bacon leaving, just like wave at him or something, or?
Well, I would have seen.
I mean, everyone's gonna
Big
see the
fucking
giant
white-
albino naked bugbear.
No,
Mark-
I'm seeing him. I'm trying to think. Is there anything that would distinguish the guys who came to get him as being part of the Coliseum?
I'm trying to think. You went up to the better station with them, right?
Yeah, I was up in the Coliseum.
So yeah, you recognize that their dress. You did see a gentleman leaving in a dress that was similar in fashion to what the better had been wearing.
I'm totally gonna get up and follow them.
All right. Do you choose to find the rest of the party, or are you going to go solo? Because the rest of the party's in the other inn.
Hell no.
Is the
I
other
mean,
inn
this is-
along the way, or is it like opposite direction?
Wait,
No, but it's not very far away.
I
Is
would
this the
stop
team
by
thing
and
or the
grab
solo
one. Then.
Okay. So, Marcus is heading over to the Thundering Lizard to wake everyone else up, which would just be Nashleen, and I'm gonna butcher this. It's Zario. Ugh,
Zyro.
Zyro.
Zyro. Yep.
I'll get it eventually.
No worries.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Is
What's up?
the solo one or the team one?
This is the solo one. They just summoned you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
all right.
Where?
So Marcus is heading over to the Coliseum. Bacon, you're headed over with the per se steward for the Coliseum, and on the way, he is willing to answer questions for you should you have any.
Yes. I'm allowed to use my weapon.
Absolutely, it wouldn't be a Coliseum without it. Although killing your opponent is rather frowned upon, but mistakes do happen.
That's all.
Okay. All right. Eli, what's Marcus do? Is he going to go find everyone and get them?
He's gonna go walk in, find who he can, try and get a hold of people pretty quick, but he's not gonna waste too much time because he totally wants to get there and see this.
All right. So is he like passing a message or what's he going to do?
He'd see if there's anybody awake. If so, he would let them know. But if it looks like it's gonna take more than a couple minutes for him to like find them, he's just gonna leave a message with the barkeep.
All right. So Nasleen and Zyra, would either of you been downstairs in the lobby chilling or would you still be in your room?
I'll be eating breakfast at the tavern or whatever the equivalent of breakfast in this place is.
Sure. We'll say there's a tavern next door or like a place you can eat downstairs. That's fine. Of course, you
Bar hop?
probably have to pay for it, but
That's okay.
no continental breakfast here.
Yep. I'll just be like milling about. It's dawn. I'm up.
Okay. So assuming one of you would see Marcus probably then.
I'd just be like, "Hey, they summoned Bacon.
Okay.
I think he's about to get his ass beat. If you guys want in, let's go."
Hell yeah.
I want in on this pound of bacon.
Oh shit. Loving it.
I asked the barkeep if I can take this to go.
Absolutely. 5 copper, please.
I know where the 5 copper.
Cheap bastard.
Hey, I got food.
There you go. All
Walk
right.
me down. Walk me down.
So Joe, you're kind of brought into the, bottom of the Coliseum, and as you start walking through, you see just a huge line of people at the bettor station. They're just lined up, getting ready to place their bets on this match. You obviously don't know who or what you're facing, which is traditionally how they do it. You won't know until you get into the arena. As for the other players, as you guys head to the arena, you see the giant betting lines. What do you choose to do?
I hop right in line to bet.
I follow him, not knowing what I'm gonna do.
Zyro?
I'm not gonna get in line, but I am gonna hang out.
Okay, so you can go up in the stands. It's free of charge just to watch.
Yep. I will take up residence in the stands.
Okay. All right, so as you guys wait in line to place your bet, Marcus, the bookie comes up. They start, you've been looking at the signs as it comes up, and it has, Bacon's name on there, and then it has an unnamed adventurer as the other player for the arena battle. It shows the odds of Bacon winning at 4-1.
And the odds of the other person winning.
10-1.
Ooh.
I'm going to take the other adventurer.
Okay, how much are
And
you placing down?
25.
Okay. So take 25 out for now, and we'll
Yep.
see if you get any of that back. All right, Nashleen, what are you doing?
Is there a place where before the match happens, or is there any rules that I may or may not have read regarding assistance during fight? Thinking more along the lines of Shield of Fate, heroism. Just a little.
Basically, whenever you guys signed all the contracts away, it was basically said that outside influence is not
Oh, but-
allowed.
Okay.
Really hope I'm not fighting your ass.
I'll put 4 gold on bacon.
On Bacon? Okay.
At least someone has faith in fuck.
There we go.
I have my reason.
All right. So I assume you guys are going to go watch this as well?
Oh, yes.
All right. So you guys
I'm going
get
to sit there with my catnip pipe.
in your damn catnip pipe.
Hey, do I see him? Do I see you doing it, Marcus?
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm not like hiding myself. I've
let
got
me-
my hood up, but like
Roll one.
I can't really blend into the crowd with my
You
size.
want to roll? You type that out.
Hey, let me get another hit, bro.
All right, I pass
If
it
it's a
to him.
D6,
All right, I'll roll another
Yep,
constitution.
do a con saving throw.
If it's a different dice, that's
Plus
you
2.
type. Sorry, what?
All right,
7.
you're fine.
All right, I'm alive.
You're just fine.
He's smoking my catnip.
All right, so as you gather, everyone's like, the crowd is just ecstatic. Apparently, combat is not super common, but everyone's like really excited to see everyone. Kat, you'd have to put roll 1d6 if you wanted to do that. Well, no, d6 works. Never mind.
Yeah.
If you want to roll
rolled it.
multiple dice, you have to do it a different way. Anyways, everyone's like, there's a lot of chatter, a lot of excitement in the crowd.
Sorry,
Um,
Joe.
You're fine. Everyone is pumped up, and you guys are going to have to let me know if you can see when I do this. Hopefully you
Yes.
can. Joe should
I
be able to
can.
for sure.
I
Everyone-
can.
Everyone can see?
No.
Yes.
Oh,
I can-
oh, the arena changed, the map changed.
Yes.
Delightful.
So
Oh, I
I
forget.
just... This is a generic battle map I have, so it's nothing too special.
Brandon, did you
There.
hit record?
Yeah, we're already going.
Just wanted to make sure.
All right.
Later.
Everyone sees Joe enter the arena. Everyone's cheering. It's loud and it's rambunctious. And all of a sudden, from the other side of the arena,
Oh no, of course. No, not like this.
Got him.
Damn.
so the battle, the announcer comes out and announces, we have a one-on-one duel between the thundering bacon bugbear and the sneaky assassin Vera Atkins. And at the sound of the horn, you guys are able to start combat. And they ask that you guys kind of meet in the middle and at least acknowledge each other in some form or manner, where they remind you that killing each other is very much frowned upon. and will
Battle music.
disqualify you from any winnings that you may receive.
Let's.
Killer! That's me shouting.
He is.
Oh,
I put money on you!
All right.
do I hear that?
Yeah, I think you'd be able to hear it.
Oh,
Because
fuck.
being friends of you, they would have got more of a front row seat. So at that, all of a sudden you hear the blast of a horn. Both of you, please roll initiative for me.
Control. So click the chat. Flash. And everyone will see it if you roll it in there. Oh, plus
Doesn't
plus your
matter.
initiative modifier, which is a plus
I think it's a +2 or
Your
+3.
it's your dex, or is it your proficiency?
No, it's just
It's
dex.
dex.
It's just dex. So it's +2 for you and it's +3 for me. I have higher dex than your rogue.
So she
Plus
just
2.
needs to roll
So you rolled a
D20
3 plus
plus
2.
whatever.
So you got 5. You already rolled. You don't need to roll anymore. So you rolled a 3, and then you add your thing. You announce that you 5.
My chat block says Bacon rolled, not Vera.
No, look up
We both
above.
rolled.
Oh, she rolled
She
a 10
rolled
on
it.
my...
Oh, sorry. She rolled a 10. I rolled a 3. So she rolled a 12, and I rolled a 6.
Right.
So you have first go.
So you have first go. So Kat, I know, have you played it all before or no?
You said you played D&D.
I say if she's talking, I cannot hear her.
It basically is. Oh, no. Can you guys hear her?
No.
Oh, we can't hear.
No, not really.
I'm okay with the echo, honestly. It didn't bother me.
Can you hear me now?
I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Joe's been messing with my computer all night.
Oh,
And just
Jesus.
Trying to reduce echo.
All right.
Okay.
So are you
So
familiar?
no, I have not played D&D before.
Okay.
try to
Experience.
So
Real-
basically, I guess, Eli, can I send you her character sheet and you kind of help her out a little bit? I think that'd probably be about the best way to do it. Let me find...
I was totally willing to help her out right here.
I mean,
Yo,
you can help her out if you want to. That's up to you, Joe.
So the squares on the
But mute your mic when you do this, Joe. It's annoying me.
you can mute me. You should mute me. Right click.
I was gonna say I have Brandon muted and he has me muted. Actually, he probably doesn't because he's recording.
You hear me?
Yeah, I'm just using the mute on my
So
mic.
there's
then.
squares on the map, and each square is 5. And there's special rules for diagonal, but I won't bug you yet. Your movement speed is on your paper. So you're 30 movement. So you can move a total of 12. Right?
Okay.
Is that right? No, not.
No, for speed's
You can
30,
move
she
6.
can move 6, or she
You
could move 12 if she wanted to double move with no attack.
Each
Well,
turn
but she's a rogue, so she could dash for free.
as a
Uh,
bonus.
Yeah, I guess she could.
So you can move 6 squares. On one turn, you can do 1 action, 1 bonus action, and a movement. Right? So as a rogue, you can use your bonus as dash. Gives you double movement. So you can move 6 squares and you can dash another 6 squares, but I don't think you're close enough to hit me regardless. 3. No, you're not. But
Well, what type of weapon does she
yeah,
have?
we're
Joe?
gonna meet in the middle first. She has a dual blades, psychic power, which is
She also
Oh,
has some
okay.
throwing daggers, most likely.
she got throwing daggers. But we're gonna meet up for what is? Holy fuck! The meetup is so far away. So since it's your turn, you move 6 paces, whichever direction. So you click your character on this, and you can drag her to the next spot, or you can use your arrow key. Yeah, that's exactly 6. And you can either declare whether you end your turn or not, or you can use a dash to get closer.
She's 55 feet away from your position.
She could literally close into you.
No, she can't reach. Dash only doubles movement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, either way, we're trying to meet up in Lee, I hope. What else are you for your turn?
I have no idea.
So you can dash to move again, or you can walk.
Oh,
You
I
can-
can walk.
You can just not obey anything that Brandon says and throw a dagger at me.
That sounds more fun.
Up to you. Your character, your life.
I'll play nice for first.
Let me move up.
While that's happening, I'm gonna ask Marcus, who'd you vote for? I mean, who'd you bet it on?
I bet
Yeah.
on the girl.
You're gonna double move,
Who do you think's gonna win?
and I reach out my.
Okay, I guess I shake his hand.
Okay.
How small is she?
I reach up to shake his hand. I'm
There you
assuming.
go.
You're an elf. Or
I think so.
you
Yeah.
just skinny. Or maybe I'm. All right. So what do you feel like doing? Well, I suggest you take 6 paces back, and I'm gonna do this.
Can I walk 6 paces back and throw a dagger at him?
Like as you're slowly walking away, just turn on your heels and chuck
Or-
one at him.
Yeah.
You absolutely could. Are you both
In the-
walking away simultaneously?
Well, not yet, I guess. Her turn, her choice. But I'm not gonna take an attack whatsoever.
Well, no, I'm
That's
just
true.
legitimately asking, are you guys both going to kind of turn away simultaneously?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so just putting this out here, Kat, if you wanted to do that, you could literally turn on your heels when his back is to you and chuck a dagger at him. Just throwing that out there.
Stab him!
That sounds
Backstab.
fun.
Get some
All
nice
right.
attack damage boost right there.
Yep,
Mhm.
she gets her sneak.
So we'll say
Good
you
luck.
guys both moved about 5 feet. We'll do this. Move you both a few feet away.
Mhm.
And then you literally would turn and you're going to attack, which you technically would get not only your sneak attack if you hit, but you're going to get advantage because he doesn't know it's coming.
Okay.
So,
So you roll a d20.
you roll d20 twice and you take the highest score.
So it's flash roll 2d20.
2d20?
Yeah.
Did it do anything?
You did 2d0, so no.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry guys.
I mean, I'm fine with that roll.
I'm sure you are. Although it's
So it's
statistically
2d20.
impossible.
She's gonna roll a 16.
There it is. Oh,
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah,
almost a crit.
oh that, that
Oh, close.
19's going to hit. Alright, so throwing dagger damage is, what, 1d4?
It is
1d6.
1d6, and it's just one dagger.
So it's 1d6 plus your dexterity.
So roll a d6.
Plus.
I think her dex is, what, 2?
And then
Might be plus 6.
Yeah.
Plus
Plus
3.
2.
so you did 5 damage.
Plus
Plus-
Can
6
I aim
damage.
to hit him in the butt?
If you would have rolled a 20, I would have 100% allowed that, yes. And then plus sneak attack damage, which is 1d6 at this level, or is it 2d6?
I think it's 2.
It's 2d6.
2d6.
Two.
So roll 2.
So roll what?
2d6.
So roll, flash roll 2. Yeah. That. And you did 5 extra. So you did 10 damage
10
so
points
far.
of damage to Joe.
So that
That's
me
not
down to
18.
17. Oh, 18.
there you go. I'll type that shit in. Oh. So rude of you. My heart.
How
I've
woo.
been around in rage.
Okay.
That's all for
I think that's all for my turn.
Marcus, he looks like he's in pain. Our friend Bacon over there.
take these
Yeah,
steps.
he might be learning a lesson here.
Ooh. I also friend
You're cutting off, Joe.
Yeah, you cut off Joe.
Oh, I'm attacking. Don't worry.
All right.
Mmm.
17, I would assume hits.
Hell yeah.
Ten health. Okay.
That's
Gonna
a lot of damage.
So the primal path I took bonus action as a part of. I just hope you know that. Can you guys hear me at all?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I don't know if I need to fix.
It's
Not-
like cutting on and off. It's weird.
Yeah, it's because I put the damn voice up. How about now?
That's fine.
Probably better. If you hear cat, just tell me. I'll put it back down. I should have done this, but I'm not anymore. Oh well. Ooh, what's my plus? Plus 5, 13. What's your AC?
I don't know. 1 second.
I think it's 14.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you just missed. The second thing hit. Or
So the
missed.
second swing, you
So
just kind of nimbly dodged out of the way.
So click on your health in game.
Oh no,
And-
Brandon's keeping track of my health.
Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, okay. But
Is it?
okay.
I'm looking for
It's
the
fine.
HP.
Anyway, it's your turn.
How do I use my cunning action again?
So
it's
your
just-
cunning action gives you a dash, disengage, or hide. So
yeah,
let's
which
you.
you would want to use your disengage.
So in
Mhm.
this case, you can use your cunning action as a bonus action to disengage, and I can't hit you when you walk away from me.
Okay.
So yep. So
And that's
go
the
ahead
bonus
and
So,
you announce you're going to disengage, and then
Now you can move away
Yeah.
from me,
move
and then
30 feet. Yep.
okay.
you can pick any direction you want to move.
I'm gonna move to the left, I
Okay.
think.
Move anywhere.
And then I am going to, I don't know.
Decide where you go first. I will not hit you whatsoever because you disengaged.
How do I move my thingy again?
So you can click and drag it, or you can use the. You gotta click it,
Mhm.
and then you can, use the arrow keys if you really want.
How many spaces can I move?
6.
Is that right? I think.
That's fine.
Okay. I don't know what to do next.
So you still have an attack or an action, and I think you used your move. So yeah, you only have an action left. So you can. You're probably going for another psychic blade,
Hmm.
and so you're gonna want to roll to attack.
I am going to cast a spell.
Ooh, you have spells?
Tristers.
Interesting. What spell are you casting, baby?
Oh, I don't know, actually. I just know that I'm casting a spell.
So technically, your spells are those knives.
Oh, the what?
You technically have knives, and you've been casting spells.
So
launch
Joe,
knife.
you notice she kind of starts moving her hands around, and all
Yeah.
of a sudden you feel extremely drowsy.
Ah, great. How drowsy is drowsy? Do I have to make a con save or something?
No, you don't. You just
Am I
feel
entranced by her
extremely
beauty?
drowsy. Your movement speed is about half of what it is. You almost feel intoxicated.
Nani?
Grass.
All right. So, is she not doing anything? Okay.
That's all she
So
did.
it's my turn? Great. I guess since I have half my movement speed, I can only move 15 feet, which puts me right there. And I use my action to defend myself from her next attack. All right, that's it for me. Yeah.
Defense.
Okay, I am going to move to the left again. And I am going to cast another spell.
And Joe, as she does this, you just feel like this whole drowsiness take over, and you literally just fall face first into the dirt, passed out.
Ah, okay.
And as that happens, the crowd just begins to roar and cheer, and They're all excited and happy and also sad at the same times.
I'm
It's
sad.
all good.
Cat, well, the bugbear is sleeping. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Ooh. Can I walk to the bugbear and draw someone's initials on it?
I mean, sure. He might wake up if you hurt him, though.
Oh, I was just gonna draw it in mud because it's raining.
Okay, that works. So she walks over and literally puts her signature. Where are you gonna put it?
I'm gonna put it on his ass.
There you go. Just
He's not happy right now.
Nah, I'm happy.
Okay.
Don't worry.
all right. So as she signs off on her signature flourish, which apparently, given the reaction of the crowd, is a very standard finish to her fights. Obviously, the fight is won, and poor Sir Bacon has fallen.
Yes, sir.
My goal. My goal.
Well, I take it Marcus is happy.
I'm just grinning ear to ear, the most shit-eating grin right now.
My goal.
So obviously, with the arena battle over, everyone kind of vacates the premises, and Sir Bacon is woken up with a nice little tap on the face.
Nice.
My goal.
And Joe, what's your thoughts about what's going on? What is Bacon thinking right now?
He's very unhappy. One, he got hit with a dagger in the back, and two, he got cast sleep on. I'm sure he's familiar with all of it. It's all good.
All right, so Vera, as victor of the Colosseum, your character receives 75 gold pieces for their battle.
Okay.
Ooh, add that on top of your it's over there. If you scroll down a little, you'll have a little backpack. There, where the 90 is.
You said it was
There.
10
Above
to
it
1
It is
odds,
10
right?
to 1 odds, yes, sir.
Below it. Where the 90 is.
So you may take
where the
your
that is the
surplus
gold
of
right there.
225.
Sweetie. You add your gold onto it.
Oh,
And poor
wow.
Nashleen lost a few gold pieces.
165.
I now have 284 gold. Sweet.
Goal.
You're crying over, like, what was it, 10 gold? And I literally just turn and go, if it's that bad, and just hand him 10 gold.
Gold.
Alright.
I pocket it. You, sir, are a noble and benevolent young man. And I walk away.
So I'm
I've still got
assuming. Go ahead.
I've still got my cloak pulled tight around my face, though.
So I assume you guys would meet outside of the Colosseum after the battle.
Yeah.
All right, so the four of you meet up outside, and you're kind of talking about the events. And your good buddy Joe Ball walks up, and he's actually standing next to Ms. Vera here, and is congratulating you on such a wonderful show that you put on for the Colosseum.
I thank him and hand him 5 gold.
And he nods his appreciation. Just so you are aware, Joe Ball is one of the merchant princes in town. So he is a very good ally to have.
Oh, nice.
So, but anyways, you guys see her talking to Joe Ball. What would you like to do?
I'll go ahead and say good morning to Joe if it's still morning.
It is morning, yes.
Good morning, sir. How are you doing today?
Oh, we're doing wonderful. I was just enjoying the spectacle of the arena battle that just happened.
Yes.
I'll be
Although
back.
it's-
And I take it you all met one of our prized fighters, Vera.
yes, she did well. Putting our big man to sleep.
Yes.
I won 6 gold. And I look at Marcus and give him a thumbs up.
And I just get a slight smirk.
All right. So, one of the other things you guys notice is there are two other characters surrounding Joe Ball. One of them is a female dwarf, and the other one is a female who appears very dark complected, very much like the people of Cholt. And they're just kind of standing behind him in the shadows. As you guys are chatting, he kind of interrupts and says, "Oh, how rude of me. I forgot to introduce. I promised you guys yesterday that I would find you a guide when they got back in town. So I'd like to introduce you to Adillo and Quala." And one of the things you notice with Quala is there's this little like plant creature hanging out on her shoulder. And basically says, "These are two of the guides that I have promised that would be back today and available for you to recruit should you want to. Like I said, last time, your first recruitment is on me. And Vera has expressed an interest to join you on your adventures."
Yes. For some reason, I feel like we're missing somebody. Let's look around. I'm not sure.
I just want to picture like that Home Alone moment of us all realizing that we left someone back at the end.
And I turn back to everybody. I was like, "Are we missing somebody?"
Marcus just shrugs his shoulders.
Oh,
Probably hangover.
poor,
We
poor Tyler.
are. You may be busy. Who knows? All hands are welcome. This trip is a trip to save the world, and we are delighted that somebody who is capable of putting a 7'2" bugbear to sleep is joining us.
I smile and thank them, but I do it very sneaky. Not sneaky, coyly. Coyly? Coyly?
I walk up to her and shake her hand. Or put my hand out for a shake.
I slip my hand in his back pocket to see if I can find anything.
Oh, you're natural, aren't you?
I have to roll something for that, don't I?
For Brandon.
I imagine it will probably be a sleight of hand, but we'll wait for Brandon to get back to make sure.
Mm-hmm.
What are we checking?
When you left, I said we welcome somebody who's capable, and I walk up to her and give my hand for a shake, and I think she's starting to steal money from me again.
Yeah, that would definitely be a sleight of hand check. If she can pull it off, since you're suspect of it, it's probably going to be a very high check, but she can sure try.
Sounds fun. So how do I do that? Do I just roll? What do I roll, Joe?
You roll d20 and then add whatever you have in your sleight of hand box, which is probably like a +5, I would guess.
Shit.
Am I using my passive, or do you want me to use to do a roll off?
It's not going to matter.
Not gonna matter.
Yeah, that's not going to be high enough regardless. So
So go ahead.
So if she was reaching for it, you just kind of, quickly bat it away.
Ah, yes. You also like money. And I shake her hand.
I just don't want to have dumb companions.
You have one, and I point at myself. But I am good at fighting and defending.
Feels bad, man.
And I walk away. I start to count my gold as I walk away. Safe. 1, 2.
All right, so at that, Joe Ball says, "Well, allow Quala to introduce herself, if you would, please."
Okay. What?
Hello?
Hello.
sorry, my friends. I am Koala. I am a Choltian guide, and I am interested in assisting you in your journey.
What is that plant thing by you? It looks intimidating.
This is weed.
Weed.
Weed goes along with me on my journeys.
Weed.
Weed that is not polite. Do not say things like that.
Weed.
Weed, we talked about this.
Me.
Language.
Me.
I agree with what he's saying.
I can't.
I
can't.
imagine you do. However, talking about yourself in that manner is not good. We need to have good thoughts about ourselves. Otherwise, this will not succeed.
Weed.
I don't know how to properly explain this, but you hear a very like deep chuckled laugh coming right now from under my hood. But I'm trying to think of how it would come out being from a lion.
I would think it'd be like a snort.
Yeah,
A
something like
snort
that.
would
But
be
yeah,
accurate.
yes. You hear this very deep snorting coming out from under my hood.
Are you okay there, my friend?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm fine.
See. Are you snorting?
No.
Okay, back to the plant.
Weed?
Or Miss, what is your name once again? Koala?
Koala, yes.
Hello.
Koala.
My name is Nasleen Silverstone. I will be the designated frontliner. And I question myself.
So at that, you notice the little plant kind of like jumps off her shoulder and runs up to you. And mind you, the little weed's like 1.5 feet tall. And he just kind of looks up at you. Weed?
I look down at him. Somebody shorter than me.
Weed.
Holy shit.
Hello.
And very
known as-
quickly, he kind of just stamps on your foot and runs away.
I like this guy.
I mean,
I think
you've got your boots on, so you hardly even feel it, but
he's got spunk.
I scruff him and put him back on my shoulder.
Hey. Bacon, sir.
Yes, sir.
I got these. Oh
What?
my god. Sneeze. I tried to speak while sneezing. Do you have any thoughts on our friend Vera here joining us? I understand that you have
She's a little underhanded, but a decent fighter, I
see.
guess. I mean, I couldn't see most of what she did. All she did was hit me in the back and then cast a spell, and then I was out. Fuck,
See.
if that's what the Colosseum wants.
Seems like excuses to me.
Hell yes, I'm tilted as fuck.
Sir Jobel, I know that Koala is one of our guides. Who made this other person that you brought be?
yeah,
What?
sorry, Liz and I were sidebarred there for a second.
Were you talking to the dwarf?
No, I was talking to Jobel regarding the other NPC.
Yes, the other fine person I've brought to you here, which you immediately notice is Dwarven, is Adilo. She's a wonderful adventurer and a great asset to our team. Adilo, go ahead and tell them about yourself.
So, Nasleen, you notice that you're a dwarf, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you notice that I literally ignore everybody else in the party and only start speaking directly to you as the dwarf, by the way, because I'm playing both of the NPC characters. So in Dwarvish, I introduce myself. My name is Adilo. I am a guide here on this island, and I would love to assist your party in your adventures?
Ah,
In Dwarvish, I respond, "Hello, my name is Marcus."
I look at him, shocked. You speak my native tongue.
Marcus, I glare at you a little and keep focusing specifically on Nasleen.
Hello there, Adilo. My name is Naslin. You are welcome to help us, although, according to Sir Jobel over here, I am unsure whether or not both of you are coming for free or we are gonna require to pay your services, or one of you guys.
All of a
I
sudden,
start.
Joel just starts to laugh. He's like, "Oh no, no, no! My guides are in too much demand. You may only choose one."
I start sweating, and I look at Marcus. Um, um, help.
Well, does anyone have a preference
Weed, weed.
as to... By the way, is Weed one of the travel guides, or does Weed just travel with... I apologize, I do not remember the name right now.
Koala.
Koala.
Weed is
And is
just
there
looks like a travel companion of Koala's.
Oh,
Yes.
no, I know, I'm just...
is the little weed more expensive, or are there any additional costs with him?
No, Jobal is offering you one of the two guides for free for your first time use.
And weed comes with Koala. They're a package deal.
Okay.
If it's not too much to ask, what may metagaming wise class you guys be?
Um,
Koala is a druid. We don't remember Adilo. Give us a minute.
yeah, I'll actually have to look it up. Give me 1 second here. I do not have that written down anywhere.
Druids can heal. I like that. But also dwarf, so kinda attitude though, so that's kind of
Hey, hey, hey.
questionable.
Don't get swayed by the lady dwarf now.
That's true. Listen,
I'd be
Those
interested in somebody
beards.
who can spellcast boom.
She is also an albino dwarf, by the way, in case
ooh,
that was not described. She is
Oh,
very pale and, yes, albino.
So her
cool.
beard is still red, just like every other dwarf.
Yep. Just
No, her beard is white. Come on now.
Oh. Albinos
wait.
traditionally normally have red hair.
Well,
She
this
has a
one has
beard?
white. Jeez.
I
Albinos
understand.
have white hair.
Hold on, I'm getting lost
Albino
here.
is to have no pigment. Come along now, people. Learn your biology.
Wait, female dwarves have beards?
yes.
Yo,
So
For
why?
men,
And
have
their
you
standard
said?
of beauty is based on how long and luscious the beard is.
Yo, hold on.
Yep.
Um,
Welcome to
Nashleen,
Dwarven
to
Beard.
answer your question, you don't see any real identifying characteristics or weaponry that Adilo is carrying to signify what type of a combatant she may be.
Oh, I see.
I start to sidebar with everybody. Can I sidebar with everybody?
Sidebar? Yep.
Sidebar?
Sidebar.
Sidebar? Okay. So I'm sidebarring with everybody.
Safety
I
meeting.
mean, I'm unsure what happened to our other friend.
So wait,
Maybe.
am I part of this stranger
Yes.
danger meeting?
Yes. Although you are new, I start tapping you. I'm tapping your leg because I'm 4 feet. I don't know how tall you are.
Can I like boot you over for touching me?
Can you what? I'm intimidated.
Nasleen, did you directly ask Adilo what she is, or no?
I was gonna.
He was trying to observe to see if he could pick up
Observe,
on
yeah.
what they were.
Okay.
Because I wanted to see if what would be more useful when it comes to the adventure. So, obviously, Koala is a druid. He has a companion, but we don't know what the deal is.
Let me do
And-
this real fast. I'll drop them into the map here down by the Coliseum so you can see what they visually look like.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Zoom.
Cuckoo.
Oh, that's why I drew something.
be honest, I've never seen a female dwarf in my life.
You've never played World of Warcraft? What?
I mean, yeah, but like I've never seen actual female dwarves. Like there wasn't any movies portraying them or anything that I can remember
That you noticed.
that I've noticed facial hair.
Probably just hobbits. They're like hobbits, but with beard.
Not
Usually.
at all.
Yo, he's offended over there.
That was an offensive statement.
Oh,
I
I guess I
apologize.
should. I guess I should put weed out there, shouldn't I? Okay, you guys probably want to see weed.
Weed's the best part.
Yeah.
Can we smoke weed?
Dude, he stomped on my feet.
Let's get a little
That's
weed
fine.
out here too.
By the
I
way,
wanna
has
check the
everybody
strain
seen the
on weed.
Black Panther movie, the Marvel Black Panther movie?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you know the epic female guard in that movie, the one that basically turns on her boyfriend or whatever at the end, and like, you know, for my country. That is what Koala looks like. Just FYI.
Ooh.
Shaved head, badass bitch. That is her.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna sidebar with everybody, and I think Vera wanted to do something when I tried to get her attention.
That's you, baby.
I'm here. Yeah. Sorry. What? I was reading
I
something.
sidebarred her. Sorry.
When I was getting your attention earlier, you said you wanted to
To boot him? Yeah.
boot me.
Yeah, you touched me, so I'm just gonna like shake you off. I don't want anyone touching me.
So is that an attack roll? Am I getting attacked?
I was just planning on like
Dave's
knocking him
choice.
on his ass, but
Hold on. Wait, you're tripping him?
yeah, essentially.
Roll for it.
How do I roll? Is it the
Roll a
D20?
d20. Plus your strength. What are you tripping him with?
My foot.
Okay. D20 plus strength, baby.
Am I
Plus
doing
what?
a contested check?
Yeah, you would do a
Strength.
contested strength check to see if
Athletic?
she actually knocked you over.
Which is on the top.
Okay.
Which is 0, so you don't add shit.
20.
Just a roll a d20.
Da 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 da.
All right,
Yeah, not
contested.
bad.
I lost. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Did
You
I
fucking
lose?
tripped you on your short
Yeah.
ass.
So yeah, literally, Vera walks
Jesus.
by and she just like leg sweeps you, and you just fall right on your or right smack dab on your face.
So you tap her and she trips you.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, over from the corner, you hear wee 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 wee.
I am
Damn.
shocked.
I
There.
point at Weed and just say, I want him.
Wee.
Stay on the floor. Does anybody? You guys decide.
I'm fine with weed and a crew.
It is
The
not.
vanilla that goes along with weed as well. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, weed and the familiar. I have
Weed
no answer.
Weed and his translator.
Yes. Can I learn that language? What language is that? Weed's
Yeah,
language. I mean.
it's Weedian.
Nice.
Weedy.
As I lay in the
Oh,
ground,
Yeah, what is the
Vegapygmy is what it is.
Yeah, Vegapygmy is what
Vegapygmies.
weed is. Yeah, so they don't have a language. Sorry.
unfortunate.
Weed
Veggie?
basically learned his name because that's what Koala calls him.
I see. As I lay on the ground, I ask Miss Vera, you decide. And then I look over at Bacon,
Hmm?
and I give him another approval of how he lost. As I
Smile and
look
thumbs up. Fuck you.
at- and I look at Marcus, who's like, save me. And who else is there? And then I look at the other person that's not here, thinking, where is he?
Wait, what are you looking at?
So I
I'm
tried
1,000
someone.
yards there.
I tried you for touching me and be like, touch me and you die, because like assassin here. Hello.
See,
It's
it's very
I think it's
difficult
just
to kill me.
yeah, it's just really it's like, why are you sneaking up and touching someone? Consent, man. Consent.
I am not very sneaky. I am a dwarf. I literally ring every step I take. Chainmail.
And I have no opinion on who we pick because I'm brand new.
See, you're not very friendly. And I go back to I stand up and go back to Jobel. Except our other friend that's not here. I forgot his name already. I think he may be drunk. We are going to be choosing Miss Koala, and I flinch and look at the dwarven friend. But after that, I go up to her and say, "I apologize. We are going to choose Miss Koala over you. Party's choice, not me. I put the blame on everybody else."
In Dwarven, I say no ill will.
Adilo bows her head and slowly backs away. Koala kind of looks at her nails, looks down at Weed, says something in Vegapigmy. We consent to join your party.
All right.
So at that, Joe Ball kind of says, "Well, you've made a wise choice. Qualo here is actually native to the land, so I'm sure she knows many interesting places to go. Uh, and I'm sure she'll be a great guide for you on your first adventure into Cholt. If I might suggest a starting place, um, two places that are always kind of interesting to go look at that not many people have gone to. You could either go to the ruined city of Mesro, which there's rumored to be lost treasure there, or you could go down to the ruins of Camp Righteous and see if you can find anything down there. Camp Righteous was recently abandoned. They've settled at Camp Vengeance. But it would definitely be, in my opinion, worth your time to go check out either of those places to see if you could find anything useful for your further adventures.
I asked Zyro to pull out the map. I just
Alright.
want to see how where it is in the map.
Pull out the map. Let's take a gander.
Go. Okay.
All right. So, Camp Righteous, and what was the other location?
Mesro.
Mesro.
It's a ruined city.
I see it right there. So just that one and that one. Where do you guys want to go?
Wherever the wind takes us, bro.
Wherever the wind takes us. Yeah.
Well, we know if we go to Mesro, we're going to be going through some kind of infested areas with some baddies. If we go to Camp Righteous, we could maybe skirt the thrust of those by sticking to the river, or we can just kind of go balls to the walls to Mesro.
But we know Camp Righteous has been overrun, which means that those lines may not be completely accurate, and it may not be infested itself.
Did you give us a key on what each icon stands for? I forgot. What the
In the Discord, it shows it.
Yeah, the X is basically a abandoned site. The squares are ruined locations. The pickaxe and the shovel is mines. The white squares are like base camps that are good to be used. And then you guys got the coloration on your map, do you not? Yeah.
with the orange?
So the coloration indicates undead lands. Obviously, if it's orange, it's worse than yellow.
Okay. So where do you guys want to go? I'm cool with whatever. I'm here to tank.
I'm gonna take fuck. Liz, you wanna do me a favor? Koala.
Maybe.
Wanna write your name in the
Oh,
Joe-
instead of Ms.
Joe-
DM.
yeah.
Think koala bear.
I'm thinking other things. Yeah, I'm getting some real hard Guardian of the Galaxy vibes.
Wee!
All right, Koala.
Koala.
What's your sense of the situation for both Camp Righteous and Camp Mesro, being from the area and having recently been out?
Yes.
I like that.
Sidebar, 1 sec.
Sidebars are good.
Nothing but sidebar.
Hey, as long as there's a bar involved, I'm fine with it.
I'm saying. Shit. Where do I change my character? Avatar. Avatar.
Okay, well, Camp Righteous would be a very dangerous undertaking. I'm not sure that's exactly where you would like to go. However, Mesro used to be a very magical city. Um, it is kind of ruined now. For those of you off topic who've played World of Warcraft,
Yep.
think where Dalaran used to be, the big crater,
And I'm lost.
ruins, so on and so forth.
Yes.
You had me
Um,
at magical.
exactly. There could be magical artifacts there. I've heard tales. Um, it's completely up to the party. I will help you either way. Um, just let me know.
I say we get geared up. Let's go to Mesro.
Oh yeah.
Money. Which one
Now,
gets more money? That's the real question right there.
well, either could theoretically get you money. However, magical items and artifacts do fetch a nice price in market. You all have purchased your writ of exploration, have you not?
Yes. Yes? Did we?
No.
I asked her, what is that?
The writ of exploration is kind of a finder's contract that will allow you to travel through the lands and basically not piss off the princes.
Ah, no.
So what?
I turn to Joe Bowl and be like, and what do these normally run and cost?
I start to back up very, very slowly.
I'll be honest, I have nothing to really do to them personally. As we run them through our contracted guards, the Flaming Fist. If you would like to purchase such a rate, you'd have to head up to Fort Balerium, north of here, before you set out. Basically, what the contract does is makes the guards a little less lenient to keep a finder's fee upon your return from your adventure.
Do we know what's the normal rate for a finder's fee is? Like,
I think it
have
just depends on their mood by the day. To be completely honest, that's how they are basically keeping themselves employed here. That was part of the agreement is they can bring in gold from adventurers that leave the town and reap some of the rewards, and that way us princes don't have to pay them.
You know
My
what it
friend.
sounds like?
My friend. Surely you've called us here. We're willing to help. And I feel that I'm not foolish enough to ask you to fully cover the cost of this contract, but surely I feel that since we're doing the bidding of the city and doing positive change for you guys, that perhaps you could negotiate a fair price for us on these contracts with the guards.
Well, I think it is a fair trade that my guide actually warned you to get the writ of exploration, as should you have not gotten that, the finder's fee is considerably higher.
do I have any
It's a
connection?
cutthroat place.
I know the,
I got the connections, bro.
no, I mean the flaming fit. I know one of them is
I'll
is
fuck somebody up.
a paladin legion. What is it? The Iron Guards or something? One of
Which one are you talking about?
the worshippers, the
Because you had the
uh,
Harpers, but I don't think
the
I
other
think
one.
it's Order of the Gauntlet. It's what you're referring
That
to.
one. Yes.
Is
Is it?
there a way? Is there a way for me to sneak into the city afterwards, like a non-official way back in?
I mean, you can always try. It is very much frowned upon.
That sounds threatening.
Where might I find these guards?
It's the
Who we
Flaming
can-
Fist. They're all over town. But if you want to purchase a writ of exploration, you need to go up to Fort Balerium.
And where? How far away is that?
Just about 2 days travel by foot.
Jesus Christ.
I
Quick
see it
question
now.
for Jobo. Does the Order of the Gauntlet have any form of discount or somebody, just like, do they also give out writs of exploration, or is this a
Oh, no, no, that is a contract that only the Flaming Fist has, and the Order of the Gauntlets present here is more of a self-fulfilling purpose, after all, with their hatred of the undead. They do not come here to reap the rewards of treasure and gold.
I see.
Are these writs a one-time use, or is it for the duration of our stay.
It is for the duration of your stay.
I say we head and receive a writ.
In a very meek voice, I ask, and just very low, under my breath. How much is it? How much is it?
Who are you asking? Are you asking
Jobel.
Joe Ball? And he kind of leans into you. I believe the last time I was told it was roughly 50 gold pieces. But well worth the investment.
I have no qualms covering this.
Wait, do we need one for each person or?
No, it is just one per party.
Oh.
Basically, the way it works here is whenever you leave town, the guards will check your inventory and log everything accordingly, and when you come back, they will do the same. And at that point in time, they will collect their finder's fee of the value of your treasures and return at that time.
Okay. I mean, do you guys want to split? We have what, 5 people here?
I'm
6
willing to cover it for the party.
Okay. I give you a hug on your leg.
Can I negotiate a lower price using my persuasion skills?
Are you asking that to Joe Ball, or are you asking that in general?
In general.
In general, I will say the same thing I tell everyone. You can always try.
Okay.
Which means not 20 or bust.
No.
Can't
I
ask
know,
for
I'm
1 gold
just like-
pieces. 1 gold belts or bags we're holding. All right. Well, yeah.
So Jobal also turns to you and says, and before you go, might I recommend that you check the market for a list here that I'm going to hand you of standard adventuring gear that you may want to consider taking with you. This includes a canoe, rain catchers, balms and salves, healing potions, rations, water skins, many things that most of our adventurers find to be extremely useful on their journeys.
I take the list. I don't look at it, and I give it to our money man over here. And as I do that, I hand over hold on, 20 gold. With the pain in my face as I say, I don't want to go back there. As I start crying again.
You feel a very large paw pat you on the shoulder as I turn towards the market and
I'm
begin
still hugging
just
your leg.
walking.
So Marcus, have you even started to look at the shopping list that was handed to you?
Nope, I'm going to look at it as I walk.
Okay. Is anyone going to go to the market with Marcus?
I will.
Okay.
Why split the party?
And then
The guides of what they're going to.
then Koala, what are you going to do while they decide and get ready for their adventures?
Do I have my bags and stuff with me meeting them, or do I need to return to my place of residence and gather?
You left your bags back at home base, so you would end up returning to get them.
All right, party. I will meet you at your appointed place and time. Let me know when and where, and I will gather my things.
I'd say, I would assume, this is just Brandon, I would assume we could probably get to the market and out 2 hours would probably be reasonable.
Yeah, 2 hours would be reasonable. And, knowing the layout of Port Nyanzaru, you assume that you would probably want to either leave at the eastern or southern gates.
Well, since we're heading to Fort Belleroon, I would say we need to head out the east.
By the docks.
Yeah, since we're going to have to go east.
So let me drop you back over to Nyanzaru here.
To the east?
So the eastern gates are actually down here, technically,
Mm-hmm.
because of how the map is orientated.
So where's the northern docks?
Northern docks would be up here, or the Harbor Ward area.
And then we're trying to go north, east.
Yes, you're going kind of like northeast. You can get there by land. You could technically charter a boat should you choose.
Would the boat be faster than 2 days or about the same?
Boats travel at, I believe it's 8 hexes per day. So you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It'd be just over a day's journey by boat.
Is Koala still here?
I don't know.
Yes, I have not left. I'm waiting for our
As
meeting place and time.
as we do that, I'm gonna ask you, as a native, whether or not the land route, water route, is safer, or is there no difference at all?
There's sidebarring, I can tell you.
Yeah.
I believe if we were to go by sea, great peril would fall us. I would recommend we go by land.
And Joe Bullis already said it takes about 2 days by land, right? A little over 2 days.
Pretty much exactly 2 days travel on foot, yes.
Sure. Okay. Well, what do you guys want to do?
I would say if our guide says to go by foot, we shall go by foot. So's my opinion.
Yep, we hired them to be the expert.
Yeah. Does that mean we need to get a carriage?
No, I don't think a carriage is necessary.
Because at that list it says something about a canoe or something. That's
So we
I
won't
would
be going
imagine
by
that's
the
for crossing
river.
rivers.
So
Come on, dwarf, you can carry.
I am 4 feet, ma'am. That canoe is probably half of me.
So
I
when
can sleep
when you
comfortably.
mention a carriage, Joe Ball just lets out a snort. He says, "You haven't looked outside of these walls yet, have you?"
Not at all. We were teleported here, and I threw up.
Yeah, the lands around are hostile jungles. There is no carriage.
Ah,
The canoe would be useful for navigating the rivers. Obviously, you could charter a boat, which your guide here has advised you not to do. Otherwise, it's on foot.
Hi ho!
by land it is. So yeah,
I
is
would
that
say let's meet at the East Gate in 2 hours.
you said Eastgate was right here, right?
Yes.
Do I have to buy my gear or do I have gear stashed away somewhere in the city?
You would have some gear stashed away in the city as well, yes.
Nice. Okay.
So you would have a full kit ready to go out. It would include rations, it would include water. You'd already have some salves and lotions. You would have, obviously, backup water. You would also already have a rain catcher, since you're familiar with the hostile environment and how basically you would know, as would Koala, that there is no real safe drinking water out in the wild.
Okay. So I will meet everyone at the gate in 2 hours while I go find my cache of stuff.
Okay.
Cool.
So we're gonna
Get me
meet.
one of those water catchers.
So let's see. We're looking at buying for 1, 2, 3, 4. Technically 5 because we're missing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would look at the list as we're walking over there.
All right, so some of the things that you see on the list, Marcus, the rain catcher is on there, and it indicates that you can buy them at the local market for 1 gold piece. They basically say that they can catch about 2 gallons of drinking water per inch of rain that falls. And with it being as hot as humid as it is, you may want to get a couple for your larger party.
I do
The
have a question, Brandon.
yeah.
Regarding the weight carried, because I think that's gonna. I don't know. Are you gonna make that matter?
I'm really
Like,
not doing a
something?
lot with weights. I
Okay.
just, it's a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind. That's all.
Okay. So I assume to save time, you said it's 1 gold apiece.
Yeah, 1 gold apiece for the rain catchers. And obviously, with your larger party, you may want a couple of them.
I would probably buy 4, so that way we have spares in case something happens.
Okay.
Do you know how big each rain catcher is?
So
Dimension-wise?
Raincatcher, it folds up. It's tarp with a wooden frame, and it actually folds up really easy for transport. It only weighs about 5 pounds. It's not very heavy.
And when it's built, how big is it?
It stands up. It's about a 5 foot square area.
Can only use one.
So
Okay.
it's a pretty. It takes up a lot of space.
Yeah.
So
Because I have a spell, purify food in water, I think. Yeah,
yes,
what
I
do you
think you
think?
would. Yeah.
So what else is on the shopping list? I'm just writing this down in my inventory for right now.
There's a canoe on there, which it lists can be purchased for 50 gold pieces.
Oh,
They recommend that you have one of those if you're going to navigate the rivers.
Okay, I buy one.
Okay. So the canoe, obviously, it can be kept within town, and you can take it when you want. It's not like a magical folding canoe or anything. It's just a full-blown
Right.
canoe. But they do
Okay.
basically, where you buy them, they keep them safe or keep them in space for you until you need it.
All right.
There was also on the list. There's also insect repellent listed on there as well.
All right. I would ask probably one of just the generic shopkeeps for some details about that.
Okay. So as you get to the shopkeep, he asks if you're getting ready to go out to adventure,
Mm.
and indicates, he starts into his sales pitch. Yeah, it's very important that you get this before you leave. I mean, you wouldn't want to get throat leeches, would you? Those are absolutely horrible out
Oh
there.
my goodness.
What's the cost for
Well,
something like this?
Well, we have two different types of insect repellent here. The first one is a block of incense, which you can burn. It'll burn for about 8 hours, and it'll keep insects away from your from your camp. It's great to use if you're going to be spending the night out in the wilderness. The other one over here is a salve, so it's basically an oil that you can put on yourself, and it protects you yourself against insects for approximately 24 hours. And the best part, it's waterproof.
And what's the price differences?
The block of incense is just 1 silver piece per block. It's a very simple item. Keep in mind, it only keeps away insects for about a 20-foot radius, so you may want a couple of them per camp per night. And it only burns for about 8 hours. The salve, on the other hand, sells for 1 gold piece per item.
Okay,
However, there are roughly 20 applications per salve.
Nice.
Okay, so 20 application. So I will go ahead and buy 10 of those towards the party.
Okay?
oh man, rich!
He won 225 gold at the arena.
You're not lying, God.
Okay, 10 bug repellent. Okay. And then anything else?
Did you get the incense too, or no?
No, because if this lasts 24 hours, we can just put it on every morning.
Gotcha.
And if we have 5, or if we have 10, that's all of us for 40 days.
Gotcha. The only other things that's really mentioned on the list is just making sure your party has enough rations and things of that nature, which everyone
I have
has standard
a lot of food
rations.
and water.
Yeah,
We still got the dino jerkies.
Bacon's got a
Gang,
ton
gang.
of dino jerky. Yeah.
Okay, so for
Mm.
standard rations, what's the cost though for the rations?
Um,
And then how long do they keep?
they're dried rations. Basically it's the standard ration out of the player's handbook. It's nothing special. Obviously, Joe bought some exotic jerky, but
Right,
I
I'm just
also have
trying to
50.
I'm trying to be over prepared right now.
I'm assuming you want like modest food.
Yeah.
So you would probably per day. It looks like you're talking about 10 copper pieces per day for modest food. Obviously, if you want higher quality, it's more expensive.
So 10 copper, so 10 rations is 1 silver. So 100 would be 1 gold.
Yep.
I'll just buy 100 rations.
Okay.
because I hate keeping track of anything but gold.
Yeah.
Man, you made that shopkeeper's day.
I mean, I don't know we're not doing weight, but I'm gonna just say this now. A ration weighs 20 pounds.
Not my rations.
Yeah, so those rations
Not
are-
mine.
No, I figure Brandon would have said something if I said that, and he was like, "Oh God."
Yeah, no. I just basically want you guys to realize you have to spend some money. So
It's Lambus bread, guys. Come on, it weighs nothing.
We haul in a car.
I
I
mean-
have good berry.
You bringing the N with us?
I think that's about everything. Let me check one other thing that I was going to look at for my personal use.
okay.
I've got to look at prices. Sorry, give me a second.
I said most of the generic items are standard player's handbook stuff. But
Right.
there are some other items that change, obviously.
Second, I'm trying. Trying to find the cost of this item. Does anybody know the cost of antitoxin?
Oh.
Yeah, that's just a type of potion, so that's not going to be cheap.
Says antitoxin is 50 gold. At least in D&D Beyond.
Okay, nope, never mind. Okay, I was just curious.
But all it does is gains advantage in saving throws for 1 hour.
They can make a difference. Okay, nope, I think I'm good. So I assume we make it through. Well, real fast. Is the one canoe enough to hold all of us?
You know what?
That's 6.
That's
thought
a
about
good
that.
question.
Oh, 7.
Just trying to be as realistic as possible.
I'm kind of thick. My bad.
Holds up to 6 medium creatures.
I mean, we're all technically medium.
Yeah, Joe is too, technically. So it wouldn't be enough to bring your guide, though, if you had a full party. Because if everyone was here tonight, that's what, 2, 4, 6 plus your guide is 7.
In case we need to save somebody or like we need to buy
I'll go
something.
ahead and spring for a second canoe just to be safe.
And I guess technically, well, Weed can take up a seat too, I guess, technically. I mean, he can sit on your shoulder, but
I can pick up Nasline.
I
No,
only weigh
I
20
already
pounds.
had just sprung for it. We still are. I'm still very well set on gold after buying all of this.
but he still can't buy a potion. Oh,
I'm not the one who tried to
I
buy
give the guy a
it.
stroke. Relax.
all right. So Eli has done the shopping spree. What did everyone else do in this time?
Watched in awe.
I think Zyro was
Yeah.
with them.
Yep.
Paula went back to getting her stuff as well as Vera.
Yep.
Marcus went shopping, so it's Bacon. I don't know what Bacon's doing. Fighting again?
Contemplating life.
I went
I
to a
lost the
bar.
duel.
Bugbear stuff.
I went to a
Sitting
bar
in a
trying to
field,
find people.
smelling the flowers, pretending he's Ferdinand.
All right. So does that mean everyone's pretty much ready to rock and roll, or what's the plan?
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
also going to spend. I assume this would be a reasonable amount for this. I'm going to spend 5 gold on obtaining some higher grade catnip for the trip.
Fair enough. He
And you
smokes
know
it.
somebody who got the good kush?
Jesus, you do not smoke mids.
Nope.
Quality.
Well, it's more he has the high grade stuff available to him now with his newfound wealth. Because remember, his other stuff was weak as shit.
Yeah. Ain't even
With my
touch
wealth
me.
and where I'm at. Where I'm at is the bigger thing for me.
All uphill from here.
All right. I think I'm good to go. If everybody else is.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop by and just like a quick trip finding people that does have, I don't know if they're showing it, but the gauntlet people. I keep forgetting.
The
Yeah,
Order
the
of the
gauntlet.
Gauntlet.
Yeah, because it's about 2 hours. I'm just gonna walk around and see if I can find any, and
I'll
if
be
I
back in
can,
just a minute.
You're fine.
yeah. And if
All,
I find somebody,
yeah, off in the distance, you do see a building that actually has their flag flying above it.
I go in.
Okay. And as you.
Basically, I just want to know like the lay of the land, because as a paladin, I I mainly focus on fighting undead and the dark forces. That's one of my goals coming here. So I want to know what kind of situation we'll be in on the way to Fort. I forgot the name already. The fort.
That was. Give me a second.
Beauregard? No.
No.
No, that campsite. That was
Camp
we were
Righteous.
told not to go to.
Fort Valerian.
Fort Valerian. So just the questions here and there, maybe some tips.
Right. So as you walk in to this building with the Order of the Gauntlet over top, you enter and there's literally just a chair and a desk as you enter. It looks like a very poor recruiting office, for lack of a better term. They've got some stuff around, some literature and whatnot, but the walls are pretty much bare. And there's just an older gentleman in very, shall I say, dilapidated armor. It's just basic leather, but it's pretty beat up. Sitting behind the desk, and he kind of just looks up at you and stares at you as you walk in.
Yeah, same thing. Just gonna ask if he has any knowledge of the situation, how far ahead the undeads are.
It's
basically general.
it's so bad. It's so bad out there. You have no idea. You have no idea what it's like out there. They're everywhere. They're come to get you. They took out Camp Righteous. And everyone at Camp Vengeance, they're pinned down, and it's a hopeless situation, and they're attacked nightly, and it's horrible out there.
That's not good. Wait, wasn't Camp Vengeance across Camp Regis?
Camp Vengeance is their place. Yeah, it's basically it's down the way from Camp Righteous. Camp Righteous got overrun, and Camp Vengeance is now where they're stationed at.
Okay. Does he know how far it is? Trip-wise from here?
Are you gonna go down the river and you have a canoe or something, or are you gonna walk on foot?
Let's assume that I have a canoe.
If you take canoe, it'll take you approximately 3 to 4 days to get all the way down to Camp Vengeance. It'll take you 3 days roughly to get to Camp Righteous.
Okay.
But don't go there. It's horrible. Why would you do that?
I'm a paladin, and it's my job to save people.
Yeah, it was
And
my
get
job
money.
to fend off the undead. We can see how that's working.
I look at him, and I nod. It's a unforgiving job we have. And I start walking away, knowing that Camp Vengeance is getting overrun. And I
Don't
head
die
towards
out there,
the gate.
kid.
Thank you, sir. You too. May the
I-
power of what's
I-
his god?
I ain't going
Tyr?
out there. Are you crazy? His god is Tyr.
Sir, may the power of God protect us all. Blessings of God.
You're gonna need it,
Tyr.
kid.
And I walk towards the gate.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything before we head out?
I'm gonna put some of that. Oh, Eli,
He might be
Oh,
on
I
the phone.
forgot that.
he's not back yet. Can I put some of that bug spray on or whatever that shit is?
A bugbear
the
putting
salve.
bug spray, dude. I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Right? Yo, that actually.
So
That's a really shit joke.
So as you guys head toward the gate, obviously Koala is standing there, as is Vera, and you just see them like literally just lathering themselves in like this oil. And
Koala and weed. Cute.
Weed's not. No, Weed's not. Koala and Vera.
Koala and Varus. Okay.
I mean, they're literally just have it out, and they're rubbing every inch of their body down with like this oily substance.
Ooh.
So I
Damn,
walk up.
girl.
Yep. I walk up
Glittery.
to them and I tell them, how the day, all that good stuff. But I also notify them that one of the camps down south, Camp Vengeance, is being overrun and they need help. And I understand that our journey is towards up north to get a what is this? The writ.
The writ of exploration.
Yeah, writ of exploration. And it's gonna be 2 days. There was not enough information on how far they've been overrun, but it seems dire. And it's gonna be another bastion of humanity taken over if we let it go away. While we wait for our rich man.
What's up?
Oh, rich man's back.
Well, it's good.
So yeah, I just tell you, you walking in, that I was walking around. I got information that one of the camps down south, right next to Camp Righteous, is starting to become overrun, but there are still survivors there. People that can probably help us, but it's out of the way.
Let me look.
I give you a look and kind of roll my eyes and say, of course it's being overrun. I explained to you that the situation there was dire and dangerous.
That is understandable, but it was not. Other than the fact that they're basically taxing us and getting our money, and they're probably gonna make it harder later on. What's do we? I look towards Koala. How important is this rite of exploration with regards to what's happening with the two towns or camps that we have?
Hold that thought.
Nanny.
I think they're
Oh, right.
sidebar.
Sorry. I apologize. I understand.
Sidebars are good.
Good sidebar. Good sidebar.
It is absolutely in your best interest to get this writ of exploration. I do not have specifics, but I know that you will not be happy explorers if you come back without it.
I say we get the writ, and then we make our way towards the camp. And then possibly, I mean, we have enough supplies. We could swing by Mesro after.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
I'd be pretty happy just coming back at all. Yeah. That's...
Helpless, I take out my holy symbol of a god that looks like a dwarf that's mining and he has gold necklace. Yes.
Keep
And
that away from Vera.
Yeah. It's fake gold. It's copper. It's lead. But yeah, and I just pray and I just wait for everybody else.
All right. So does that mean everyone's there except for the druid who's asleep?
As far as I can tell,
No, the other druid, Tyler's
We?
character.
that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
As far as I can tell, we're all here.
Yeah,
Should we go get him?
Tyler's character is a druid.
We
You
leaving
guys
him
already
behind?
have a druid?
Yeah,
Yeah. I forgot about
but
that.
he's drunk at the bar.
Oh well, I was at the bar technically. When we left, I said I was at the bar.
Well, you have a better constitution than he has. He's a lightweight.
The man also smokes cat weed.
No, that's Marcus.
No, it's
Marcus.
you.
That's
Oh,
you,
me, yeah.
buddy.
That's true. I got that good kush. All right. Can we retroactively fix that and say I went to the bar, to drink, and I see him passed out, and
Sounds
um,
legitimate.
I on my way out of the Order of the Gauntlet, I carry him over my bag and just take his stuff and bring him to the thing. To the
Did you pay
thing.
for another room for the night for him?
Yes.
There you go.
Or do you
I'm
want me
ready
to
if you guys are.
I'm ready.
Let's get
Whenever.
this bread.
Get the money.
If you want bread, I have plenty of bread here in the ration.
No, I got good berry.
Good buried life.
How good are the berries?
Oh
They're
god, the good
good
berries.
berries, bro.
All right. So,
I asked for one good berry.
is it a cantrip or do you have to use a spell slot for that?
That actually is a spell slot
Yeah,
because
you
I'm a
use.
ranger.
She ain't giving you no spell slot right now.
I don't ask for.
My
I
good
asked.
berries.
I walk towards bacon and ask for a jerky.
Yes,
There you
I share
go.
my jerkies.
I get a jerky and I eat it. All right, I'm ready.
All right. So as you guys are leaving town, you're going out of the Tier Yiki. Sorry, I actually have to look up pronunciation. The Tier Yiki anchorage. And one of the things you notice is this place it's a little slummy. The lodging is very inexpensive looking. But you do notice there are a lot of like animal pens, which you guys can actually see here on the map as you walk by. And they're full of all sorts of animals, including even some small dinosaurs you actually see in the pens.
I look
Um,
at bacon.
What?
I look at bacon with my eyes shining.
Yo, can we get baby dinos?
Ark? Is this Ark?
I mean, can I
Party,
hide the
I need a
jerky
moment.
first?
I need a moment with my dinosaur. Bear with me.
Can I
And then
hide
I
the
walk
jerky?
over and start petting a dinosaur.
so she walks up and there's this little ankylosaurus. It's really tiny, and she just walks up and starts petting it.
We got a stone farmer.
What might be the cost of us procuring one of these?
You would have to find one of the farmers to inquire.
It's
And most
not
of the
happening.
ones that you see, they're very young. They're not full grown by any way, shape, or form.
Which is why I'm nuzzling and like kissing my baby dinosaur on the head before we leave.
The morale boost of having a baby dino on the team.
Yeah.
So if you
I
want to
look for the
inquire about
farmer.
one, you can.
I look for the farmer.
I mean,
That little
is
tiny-
it going to add a bunch of extra time, or is it something that like I could literally do on our way out?
Olive.
I mean, you could just generically inquire on your way out.
I would like to at least generically inquire what the prices run.
So as you approach one of the farmers out there, uh, you inquire about it. And again, another name I have to look up. I apologize.
What?
You don't have names prepped? What is this?
No, I have them
What
on
the-
page 2, trust me. So as you walk by, he tells you that Ifan Talroa is one of the merchant princes who's in charge of all of this. But for the most part, most of the animals go for upward of 500 gold pieces.
I walk away.
I will remember this. Thank you very much.
You're
I start walking away with 1,000-yard stare.
I will purchase my baby raptor. I'm going to get a baby velociraptor. Don't you worry.
All right.
Okay, I'm done nuzzling my dinosaur. We can leave now.
All right. So let us jump over to the map of Cholt.
Chol.
So, here we go.
All right. So you guys are obviously on the map here. You guys will have to make your way by foot. You're going to go to Fort Balerium. Every time you guys basically cross 3 grids, you'll have to make camp for the night. At which point, obviously, it's night, so you will have to. I'll be As you're traveling through the hostile environment, there are random encounters that can occur. So you will probably hear dice rolling in the background. I do not apologize for that.
Yes.
ASMR. ASMR.
So how do you guys want to show me where you're going to travel?
You said we're going by foot,
Like an
right?
icon, any icon. Put the guide's icon.
You want a guide icon on the board?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go find the koala icon again real quick.
Pull koala out.
That's because koala's the bomb, man. HBIC right here.
Well, do you want koala or do you want weed? Let's be honest here.
Weed.
Weed.
Oh, okay. You can't
We
give
don't
me
want.
that
We don't
option.
want the familiar.
Sky. Fine. You can have weed.
I
We
do
can all
not.
have weed.
I've never actually put an icon on here yet. Yeah, it's probably too big.
It's fine.
Okay.
Alright,
So
and then-
I do want to preface this by saying I have something specific I'm going to do once we are like out of the city limits.
Okay.
all right, so you guys are in port. Now it's not going to match perfectly. It doesn't look like. It looks like it's going to be a little bit difficult because this is Roll20 is not set up for hex grid.
No, it's not.
So
Alright.
we're on a hex grid map on a square grid.
It's all right.
So
Replace that shit.
How big
I-
of a distance is that little? Can you see the drawing that I did?
where? Oh, there.
Yeah, the orange.
So can you see the hexes on the map?
Yeah.
The hexes are your travel spaces, and you can go 3 hexes per day. There's really no limitation on crossing rivers and such, so I mean, technically, if you guys wanted to go down here, I wouldn't say anything. I would have no problem with that. But it is 3 hexes per day.
So we can just straight ball to like this, just zoom it like that. Or
So, yep.
I can't even do it
Any of you should be able to move the token.
like that.
Oh,
Because I'm pretty sure I have it set up that anyone can move it. Yeah.
Well,
I just
we'll
moved
find
him
out.
in basically the same position that you drew.
So you will have to move it hex by hex so I can see the exact path you're taking.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if there's nothing blocking us just from going straight up to Fort Valerian, Veluarian.
Like I said, you
You
would
guys-
probably have to cross here, like the spot right next to weed here. Yeah, that would probably need to be your first step.
So cross the river.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
take me away.
Maybe go right here, then go up here. Or do you guys just want to like straight through there?
Nail it.
Well, I kind of got the impression that time is slightly of the essence with trying to go save these people.
I mean,
If that's what we're going to do.
Yeah, he's trying to indicate where they're going to move. So
I'm
basically,
just
what I
saying, like, straight.
recommend for doing this is either you let your guide you, and
That
they
way.
move the token, or one of you gets to be the guide. But it's up to you, or move the token.
the
It's up
guide
to you
do it?
guys.
I talk to Weed and tell him that lead us the way.
Wait.
He
Weed
knows
says
the way.
that he takes no orders from ordinary citizens.
Weed, would you please be willing to show us the proper path to get to Fort Belerian as safely as possible?
Weed.
He says he will not.
I give him a dino jerky. Are you big?
Wait.
Oh,
I
Yeah.
hold a gold piece up for him.
I take it.
I will-
Weed.
Weed likes
see
the
that.
idea of helping for gold.
Weed.
I will give you a gold piece a day for
Wait.
you to continue
Wait.
helping us with a safe journey.
Weed.
Okay, I give him the gold for the day.
So he literally like scampers over and grabs it and just starts like playing with it.
Weed, I will hold that for you in your special pocket.
Weed.
Which is my pocket.
Do you want to lose your gold piece as we walk?
Weed.
It's all shiny.
Weed.
You'll get it dirty.
Weed.
I promise I will give it back to you when we make camp.
Weed.
Okay, so I take his gold piece and I put it in this little pouch that is down on my calf. That is right about his height.
He jumps
I look
down,
at-
just literally goes "Toop," and drops it in, and then scampers back up to her shoulder.
All right, is the party ready?
Yes.
As I'm eating my dino jerky.
I would assume that we have the canoe with us from leaving.
You
Or the
could
canoes.
you could use the canoes to cross across the little bay there, which would be north. That way you wouldn't have to travel down. So yeah, you could use the canoe to get across the channel there.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
is that, and who is moving the token? Who are you designating for that?
Should be our guide.
I thought it was our guide.
Okay, so
Yeah.
as you guys are
I am moving it, yes.
Yep. So as you guys are strolling through the jungle, you see lots of various wildlife and such. You
I
know,
take pictures.
there's constantly rustling in the trees. You see lots of different things like axe beaks and monkeys and even some crocodiles near the water.
As soon as we cross the little bay and get to the other side, I take my cloak off. And just, God, this was so unbearably hot, and stuff it in my bag.
How is the weather?
It is raining and cloudy, but it is still extremely warm out.
I am wearing
also,
my
if-
armor.
That's fine.
I'm wearing chainmail armor, but like even through the chainmail, you can see there are countless scars upon him.
If we are in forest for more than an hour, we are in my favored terrain, so we get a couple of perks from that.
So right now you are in a jungle currently. Most of this area is jungle as a terrain.
There's a difference.
Yes, there is a
God, yeah.
there is a
As somebody
drastic
who-
Yeah,
difference.
get shot, bro.
Forest,
Jungle in Xanathars? It's not in the player's handbook for Ranger. Is that not a Ranger favorite terrain, jungle?
It's probably one you can choose.
Because that's the one I want. We're in a jungle.
Well, you already picked your character.
Retroactively, I think. Just kidding.
Metagaming.
Right?
We're throwing?
Interesting.
I don't have. Okay. Hang on. I gotta actually look something up. This isn't fair.
Oh, I regret this Ranger.
It was all for that terrain bonus, huh?
Rangers are so much fun. Don't regret.
Okay.
I usually play a ranger, rogue, or fighter, so yeah, they're fun.
Ooh.
Okay.
Validate.
I gotta go find. All right. So as you guys are walking through the lovely jungle, you hear something come just bounding through the forest with big thundering feet, just running at legitimate full speed. It's literally like shaking the ground as it's running towards you.
I produce a glaive off my back instantly.
I check out my shield and my axe.
I'm in sheer excitement for what's about to happen.
I get very, very nervous, as does Weed. I try to find an area to hide.
I would
Do I
say
see
I
that?
would step in front of you to make sure.
Yeah, I'm also hiding.
Do I see what they're doing?
Yeah, you would observe I mean, you obviously hear this creature that's just running right out of the jungle right now.
I sheathe my weapons and ask them, "What is that?" In a very low tone.
I immediately start scampering up a tree that's close.
I am screwed. I follow her.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I follow her. Is that an acrobatics or is that an athletics check?
Um,
Regardless if you're wearing plate, you're gonna fail.
yeah, I'd
Do
say
you have a disadvantage with that armor on?
yeah, he does.
My stealth is disadvantage.
I mean, I would think your character would be wise enough not to try to climb the tree.
Hmm.
How about we make stealth
What is
checks?
your wisdom again?
My wisdom is +1.
Let's hide behind a tree, bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay,
better
so you're
suited
not
for us.
completely stupid then. That's
Yeah.
good.
Well,
Can I-
intelligence is more your measure of stupidity.
Just
Wait,
also
what's your
+1.
intelligence then?
+1. Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, we smart dwarves.
All right, so
Mine's a
we've got Koala and Weed are up a tree, right? That's a
Um,
thing.
Yes, we are way up a tree.
I look around for any rocks that can fit a 4-foot dwarf.
Like that you can hide behind.
Yeah, or under, or
Let's
over.
see.
I don't know.
You don't really see any rocks around, but there are numerous like large plants that you could try to hide behind.
Okay, I do that.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Just start covering myself.
All right.
Bacon, are you still standing outside?
I actually have a super good bonus to stealth, which is great. Fucking
Freaking
bugbear.
bugbears.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stealth in the tree lines, I guess. It's a thick forest, right? I'm sure we can maneuver ourselves around. We're walking, right? We're not like in a boat or anything.
No, you're walking in a jungle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna port you guys over here real quick.
Oh boy.
I kind of want you guys to move where you think you would be right now. Liz, you
Where do we
should
hear
be
the
able to
noise
move
coming
Koala
from?
if you want to.
Where's the rustling coming from?
Okay. So kind of
Where's
move
the
around. The noise is coming from this direction. Like I said, I'm just
So
using
I-
generic battle maps.
I went up to her, but then I can't climb up, so I start going this way.
Is there anything that would be like over this way, or is it just kind of?
It's just like an open jungle. Yep.
Because I don't have a lot of movement. That's all my movement.
I say we're not
Where
in
is-
turn combat.
Ah, okay.
It's basically
Where is
timed
the-
right now.
Where's the noise coming from again?
To your right, you can just hear it like crashing through the jungle.
I would try to take up a position to where it's like. I mean, I'm basically trying to get the idea of flanking whatever this would be.
Yep. And I mean, as this thing just keeps running in your guys' direction, I mean, the ground just starts to shake, and then all of a sudden, just like pushing a tree over as it just runs straight out to you. Roll initiative.
Ew.
Woo!
It's a
Oh,
T-Rex.
it looks amazing.
Yo, it's
Who does it see?
an alpha T-Rex. Let's roll. Initiative, right?
I would not call that an
Bang.
alpha T-Rex.
Where's the turn order button? There it is.
Die!
Roll a d20 plus 2.
I need to move this.
Dude, that's the second 3 I've rolled on initiative. This is going great.
I also rolled a 3. Let's go.
I rolled a 6.
Hey.
14.
All right, you guys should be able to fill in your scores on the side there on the turn order.
3.
Yep.
Yes. So over here, click your name and change it to 18. Mine is a 6.
Android 18.
Fair got an 18.
All right.
I don't think I
Speaking
see any up
Dex.
there.
Hey Marcus, what's your dexterity?
Is-
What's your initiative
Do I
bonus?
have? I don't
0.
have you up there yet. Where are you at?
0. I
Where's
think he
your
goes ahead.
token
Is it
at
not?
Yeah, go a little bit ahead.
Zyro? I don't see it.
I am toward
There you
kind of
are.
toward the bottom there.
Add turn. There you go.
Send it.
Oh,
exist.
I left the game somehow. Oops. I hope it saved my turn order.
Koala and
It did.
Good.
Weed rolling.
I was worried it wasn't.
I would be a lot happier if I didn't and you got to roll again.
I mean, yeah, but
Right? How do I move myself on the?
So the two that tied, who has that? Sorry.
I have the better one.
Okay.
I rolled a 3 though. You rolled a 6.
I think 6. I think Mark is overrides yours because his is higher. Roll
No,
wise.
it's based off of
I
deck.
don't technically have a stat for Weed. He's just like a familiar, so.
Yeah. Weed is weed. We don't need no initiative.
Hey.
And I'm last again. That's great.
Alright. And we'll just let Weed act with Koala. That seems to make sense. Okay. Alright. So literally bounding out of this jungle is this giant dinosaur. All you see are literally jagged lines of teeth just coming straight from its mouth, charging for you, head down, coming straight for the party. Vera, you're up.
Please tell me you have a crossbow.
No, I've just got throwing knives.
So you can always. There is a thing in the game. It's called hold action. It's basically where you can announce that you're going to wait until something happens. You have to say what that is. So, for example, you could say, "I just hold my action until another player acts," or he gets within range that I can throw a weapon at him, or whatever the case may be.
Can I wait until it's distracted and not facing me?
I mean, you can try.
The issue is, if that never happens, you basically lose your turn.
To me, if you want to try to wait for that attack of opportunity, you can. It's up to you.
I'm just gonna wait, but I don't know what I'm waiting for because I don't know how to play this game. I'm gonna wait until Bacon moves.
Okay.
God.
So we'll pass on her turn for now. So we'll put her down here with Sir Bacon. There you go. All right. Koala, what are you doing?
Hiding up a tree.
Okay. I guess give me technically a stealth roll?
I do not have stealth roll. I am screwed.
Or do you just want me to ride? 16. Okay. And Weed's just gonna stay up there very still with you. Zyro.
Alrighty, cool. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on the dinosaur, and I think I counted. I think that's within 90 feet of me.
There's a measurement tool. Yeah, 65.
Okay. Yep. So we'll cast Hunter's Mark on him. And then we will just pop off a nice standard longbow attack.
Okay.
Cool. That is
Never mind.
plus
Never mind.
right.
How did you do that, Marcus?
On the left
Okay.
side, there's a measurement tool.
Unless everyone's hiding, it won't work. Right?
Is it the draw shape or no? Wait.
No,
you
okay. So it's, under the magnifying glass, it looks like a circle with a ruler. Just click
Mhm.
it.
Huh?
Zyro, how did your roll go? I didn't actually
Cool.
hear other than you vomiting.
That's a 7 to hit.
Yeah, the arrow's just gonna pass right by this dinosaur as it's charging forward high speed.
Woo! Blew my load. Cool.
Anything else you'd like to do?
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's really all I've got.
That's all you got?
That's all I got. Onward.
All right. That being said, moving on. Dinosaur. All right, let's see here. Who can he reach that he would be charging for? Is anyone under stealth right now or no?
I am.
Right.
Just do stuff in the back.
I would certainly prefer to be.
Because Nashleen
I
kind of
hid.
mentioned doing it.
Yeah, I hid, covered
Okay.
myself with some grass.
All right. Anyone else?
I mean, I would have been kind of crouched, not necessarily
Right.
outright
No.
hiding, but
Me and Vera were stealthing of some kind. We have to roll for that, right?
Well,
Did we
considering
stealth before the combat started?
you were undercover before he showed up, so he's just charging blindly forward right now. He got a pretty perceptive roll. All right, so he's going to charge forward, and he just literally rushes straight for Marcus up here. He sees him in the brush.
mm-hmm.
And let's see.
Oh shit!
Hold
All
on.
right, so the
While he
first
does that, I on my reaction I do protection, where I impose disadvantage in the attack roll.
but I believe you
You
have to be within so
5
many
feet.
feet. Yeah.
Hey. Oh yes, it's 5 feet. Never mind.
All right.
Sorry.
So
Cancel that.
Eli,
No worries.
this lovely dinosaur lunges at you, and that is a 14 to hit.
That misses.
That misses. Okay, that's good for you because that was him coming full force. Then he's actually going to
Charge.
claw at you as well, and that is a 18 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay, so let's see. You need to make a strength saving throw, please.
Holy shit! Yo, Naz! Be the thick boys, but I taste like bacon.
I'm meaty, but I'm only 4 feet.
You crunchy though.
What you got for me there,
Yeah,
Eli?
I'm a crunchy.
Just a second,
Oh,
I'm rolling it.
Yeah, I'm crispy
In
outside,
game.
dude. I got chainmail.
Oof.
Oh,
All right, so first of all, he literally swipes at you with his claw, and it
Yep.
actually knocks you prone. And you're taking... Where's that dice? Right there.
Oh my goodness.
You are taking 7 points of slashing damage, sir.
okay.
And you are knocked prone.
Wait, just
Okay.
quick question. Did
Mhm.
Bacon heal? Bacon and Vera? After the fight?
You can always rest, which will be a form of healing.
Okay, we'll just go ahead and assume they're full health.
Yeah, everyone. We'll assume everyone's full health after their combat. Yes. So, all right. That would end its turn, Sir Bacon.
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
rage,
that to
frenzy,
signify I'm knocked
double
out.
move, and use my bonus action to attack the dino.
You're doing what? Double move.
So I'm gonna use my action to double move because I know I can't reach that with one move.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna frenzy, allowing me to use my bonus action as an extra attack to hit it. Wherever
Your
this is.
character. 40 feet.
Yeah, I didn't need the whole double move, just enough to get me in its vicinity. Do I have advantage since
He's
does he
knocked
not
prone, so no.
Oh, that's fun. I'm gonna go for it.
Click, click, clack.
Clickety
Oh.
clack.
Good
And
night.
nothing.
Click,
Nope.
clack, get rocked.
So as you
All right.
run forward, you take a rather weak swing at the dinosaur, and it just like glances right off of its scales.
Nice. All right,
Anything
that's all
else,
for
Sir
me.
Bacon?
Nope. I hope I don't taste too good.
All right. Vera, since you held action, you're up.
I guess I would use my range attack, which is the psychic blades or whatever it's called. Joey, what's it called again?
The sonic daggers.
Yeah, the sonic daggers. When it attacks Marcus.
So you have advantage because there's someone in its square. So
Okay.
you're gonna roll 2d20 to hit. Plus,
Right. What's the range on that?
it should be. It's a thrown dagger. It's like 60 feet or something like
Well,
that.
it's thrown
Joe's
daggers
looking it
usually
up.
20 feet and then 60 with disadvantage.
Joe's
So
looking
she'd have to move
She'd
forward a
have to
few
move forward
squares.
because you're at 30 feet right now.
Mhm.
Here, I'll
But
use that.
Give me a second. Let me just pull this page up real quick.
Like how the bugbear is growling. Even though
Sorry, it's the
it's great. It's a Diet Coke, but it's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is. It has a normal range of 60 feet and no long range. There's no penalties in between.
Okay,
Okay.
It just goes up to 60 feet and no more.
gotcha.
Okay, so what do I roll?
So you roll 2d20 to start, and then you add +5 to your highest roll.
When you said +5?
Don't add the +5 till after the roll, because it'll be a little
Oh.
funky. Just roll 2d20 to start.
Like this, Joe?
2d20. Yeah.
Yep. We just need to see what your high roll is.
Nine
Well,
and it's
6.
a
6
double
and 6.
six.
Double sixes +5 is an 11. So I
That
don't.
will not work. So you literally throw your psychic dagger forward, and you just see it kind of glance off its shoulder. It doesn't even look like it made a mark.
Since you used your dagger, you only have 4 uses of that per long rest. You gotta say that you gotta mark it down somewhere that you used one so far.
The spell slot page wouldn't be a bad place to put that, honestly.
Yeah, but I'm gonna have her put it on the right panel for now, so she doesn't have to scroll down.
Gotcha. All right.
All right.
Anything else
And,
you want to do?
You can
No.
re-stealth if you feel like it.
Probably should re-stealth. Do I have to roll for that too?
You would be at disadvantage since it already knows your presence is there, but you can do it, yes.
Try.
It'd be like an
Roll
attempt to
2d20.
hide.
Probably not. You're gonna use your bonus action to hide.
Okay, so I'm going to use the bonus action to hide, and then what do I roll?
You're gonna roll stealth,
Yep, so that takes
Roll
away the
2d20
disadvantage.
and you take the lowest one.
Well, she doesn't have disadvantage now since she used the hide command. That'll
Oh,
nullify it,
20.
Yep.
20.
which is going to go against my
then
perception
add
for
your
my lovely
stealth
dino here.
Oh,
Dear
no.
God.
Add your stealth to it.
So you have attempted to hide, and I
She has
basically
a
only
plus,
I know
like,
if you're
7
hidden.
stealth. That's
So
a 10. That's surprisingly a 10.
double
Is that a
proficiency
plus
in something,
Yeah, she has proficiency in stealth.
right?
And
As
then double
rogue.
proficiency from being a rogue.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's fine. Okay, and I did
Alright.
my roll, so I know if the dino knows where you're at. You do not know if he knows where you're at.
Yes.
Okay,
Alright, here we go.
Marcus, you're flat on your butt.
I'm going to stand up, costing half my movement.
Yep.
And I am going to... Just a minute. I need to double check something.
Do this. Okay.
Because this is my first time actually using this, and I need to double check rules.
Tame animal. Dinosaurs. Hoorah. So this is a zombie-infested dinosaur jungle.
Yeah.
Say try
I
to
love
have
it.
your turns ready when it's your turns, guys.
I apologize. Okay. I was just double
Obviously,
checking if I
Vera's a
needed
little
to back up
exempt
or
from
not.
that, but
I just need to check if I need to back up. Okay. I am going to take a slash at it with my glaive.
okay, go for it.
With advantage.
Because multiple targets.
My thick ass is right there. I really hope I don't taste like bacon. Thank God for it.
That's a 14 to hit.
14 does hit, yes.
Okay.
That is a good sign. You guys know what I'm thinking?
What?
More
You ready?
dino jerky.
Oh.
7 damage.
Alrighty. Got it. So your character slashes forward and takes a chunk of flesh out of the front of it.
We hit it.
Yep.
3
And
turns, 7
Let's
damage.
go.
Alright. Anything else,
Slow and
Marcus?
steady.
That is all this turn.
Alright, Nashleen.
All right. As I'm gonna run forward over there, at
Okay.
that little open spot.
Go for it.
I don't know if I'm gonna block line of sight for Vera.
No.
No?
Nah.
No,
We're not gonna follow that?
yeah, this is a huge. That's why the token's so big. This is a huge creature.
Okay.
And
As
you're
I'm
also
running, I'm gonna
quarter
ask
feet each
Koala.
side.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna ask Koala, is it undead? And how do I move my character?
You should just be able to use the. Go back up to the left-hand corner and choose the mouse cursor for your icon, and then you can move.
Hold on.
So as I'm running, on that 6 seconds, I ask her, does she respond?
Do you respond? It might give away your position, yes.
I emphatically shake my head in your direction. In the negative.
And you're running, so you probably wouldn't see it, because I doubt you're looking at her.
Okay, well, I don't know that. And I didn't hear anything, so instead of doing that, I'm going to be casting Shield of Fate on. Hold on, let me look at the turns. Who got hit? I'm gonna cast Shield of Fate on Marcus
Okay.
as I hunker down right next to them.
Okay. And so that
And
would
that's
be,
my action.
Yeah, your spell cast would be an action, so.
Yep. Got one.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Qual, are you still hiding in the tree?
I rolled a 7. Or I'm sorry, a 9. So you tell me.
Well, I'm just asking if you're doing anything, if you're moving.
No, I'm trying to hide in the tree still, and I rolled a 9.
Okay. Zyro, back to you.
Alrighty, he's been hunter's marked. Let's roll to attack, and oh my god, it's a 9. Wow.
With your
Ooh,
I am
added.
effective.
Look at all those 9s, 6s,
Plus
and
what?
9s.
Jeez, oh yeah.
9.
So yeah, this time your arrow just floats right over his head. You're a little rusty because you haven't seen combat in a few days, and you haven't had a chance to practice.
Are you adding your
Really
bonus
ever.
modifier?
Uh,
If you roll the 9, your weapon should have like a +5 or whatever, +3.
yeah, no, it was 5 on the dice
Yeah.
plus the
Okay.
4 to hit off the longbow.
Gotcha.
All right. Anything else
Do
you'd
I-
like to do?
Nope, that'll be it.
All right. So obviously, my lovely dino here is still fixated on Marcus. He's gonna
He
swipe
does
it
have
with
a
his
shield of
claws at
fate.
you and miss. And then he's also gonna try to bite you. What is his bite bonus? That is a 14.
Misses.
Misses.
Damn.
I'm sure Eli has his shield of faith in there.
Yep.
So, all right, that ends his turn. 2 unsuccessful attacks. Bacon.
We all ain't doing shit this round, so I can feel the dino. I'm gonna go ahead and strike it.
Just base attack.
Yeah.
I didn't know Shield of Fate was a bonus action.
Damn.
Oh man.
So
That
spell
first one.
casting is an action pretty much regardless.
So even though it says casting time is 1 bonus action.
Correct. So technically you could do like a double movement, but you can't use a bonus action spell and then a
Ooh.
bonus action
I
Oh,
was thinking
attack.
maybe like do a melee attack and then bonus action Shield
No,
of
you
Fate.
cannot do that. Spells take up a turn. So
Okay.
I'm sure my first attack hits and my second attack crits.
yep, both hit.
There's a lot of damage coming
So
in. Hold on. I'm gonna roll my
you're gonna
damage.
roll 2d whatever plus your bonus. Are you dual wielding?
No. This is just a great axe. 2 hits.
You get 2 hits on a great axe.
he's
Um,
raging.
2-weapon
I'm
fighting.
raging in the frenzy, and I started with that. Frenzy lets me use a bonus action to attack.
I say, am I missing something with frenzy? I'm not familiar with that, Eli.
So it's a primal path of the berserker.
Yeah, it's a specific type of thing.
Okay.
But I do it. One of the things it lets you do is when you rage, you get an extra attack.
Gotcha.
That's all it does.
Okay. No, that's fine. I haven't played with a barbarian in so long.
I had to remember it off the top of my head for a second because it's been a little
So
bit.
that's my first attack, and then
How are we doing crits here?
You'll see in a second.
my second attack is this one, and then the last piece. Oh my
You
goodness!
get a full 12 on your last piece.
And a 12 and a 15, so that's 25 damage in total.
Wait, 20.
Right?
Yeah, 10.
Wait,
Yeah,
Or
Yeah.
16
10 and
plus.
15, 25.
Nice.
Got it.
Fuck you!
All right, it's like you literally just swing forward in a blind rage. I mean, you put 2 huge cuts across the body of this creature. It just starts bleeding profusely.
Good slash.
It's your turn.
Not my
All
turn
right.
yet.
Unless you're doing something else, it's Vera's turn.
No, it's not. No, I'm not. Sorry.
Well, I'm out of range moves right now, so I'm gonna have to try for a sneak attack.
So you can continue throwing soul knives. You
Yeah.
have 3 more.
No, I can't. Every time I use it, it's a rest.
Yeah, you can use 4 of them before you need a rest.
I could try and throw another dagger then.
So
Okay.
you're gonna roll 2d20s to start.
Advantage.
Okay, so that's 12 plus 5. That's a 17.
That will hit.
AC for
Does she get the sneak attack because she's attacking from the bush? Or
Double
not?
checking that.
Or does advantage give her a sneak attack because there's
if you
people
have
around her?
advantage, yes.
Okay, so you're gonna roll 1d6. Oh no, 3d6 plus 3.
I Olive.
Was that a cat?
That was.
That was not Olive.
Oh no.
So she
That
does
was
8
Points of
damage.
damage. So your blade just flies up there and just cuts through him,
Was that Faye,
slashing
Emily?
some more of the flesh away from the dinosaur.
Mm,
Anything else?
no, that's all for her.
That's it for me.
If you want, you can use
Marcus,
Was that Penman?
I am
Yeah, that was-
attacking with
that was old Simon.
advantage.
17 will
And-
definitely
Sorry, I
hit.
didn't know how to pronounce her name. I've only seen it typed.
And then, sorry.
We're trying.
She's so fluffy. I just want to squish her.
Oh my goodness. She is like the dumbest cat in the world.
And
you
11 damage with my glaive.
All right.
She's adorable.
Still
Yeah.
standing. Anything else?
That is all.
All right. Nashleen.
How's it looking?
Pretty rough.
Pretty rough.
For us or him?
Just gonna go ahead and swing my battle axe.
Okay.
An advantage because
Yep.
it's right there. Slash or 2d20.
Damn.
That is a
There it is.
crit. Bam. All right, so
Two
roll
crit?
your damage dice, and then your damage is probably what, a D8 or D10.
It's 1d8.
So roll your D8 plus whatever modifier you have, and then add 8 beyond that.
8
Full
plus 8. I
crit,
did
19. Nice.
Damn.
So you just literally just thunder down. You're just like whack, and just cut right through it, leaving a huge gash, just bleeding even more profusely all over the ground. There's just this giant crimson pool under him currently.
It's gonna die soon.
Anything else from you?
That'll be it.
Okay. Koala, I assume you're still not making any noise and hiding.
I am not. I don't want to tell you my role, though.
That's fine. I don't think it's really focused on you. Zyro, can you put an arrow in it and end it?
Oh my god.
No pressure
Ah,
here.
16 to hit. Yes, I
That
can.
will hit. Depends on the
Alright.
damage.
Maybe 2d8. That's 8 plus 1 is 9 plus 2 is 11 damage.
11 damage will not take it out. No.
Ooh.
Very close. But you literally just put an arrow straight in it. It howls in
Alright.
pain.
And that is all I got.
All right. So with just burning fury in its eyes, it looks at the dwarf and thinks it looks like a scrumptious little snack right now.
I am a chip. I got chained up.
He's going to
Little
lash at
Dorito.
you with his
Oh,
claws.
Dorito.
That's going to be a 17 to hit.
It's a miss.
That is a miss. Then he's going to try to bite down on you, if I can keep my dice on the board. How does a 20 do?
That's gonna hit.
That is going to hit. So as he bites at you,
Can I have a
Which-
taste?
Is that a natural or an unnatural?
unnatural 20.
Ooh.
So it's just base damage here, what I got. But it's going to be painful because he just bit the fuck out of you. That is going to be 19 points of
I got-
damage.
Chomped.
You got
Holy
chomped, brother.
Shit, dude.
All right. I'm
That'll,
about to die.
that'll end its
Oh, no.
turn. Bacon.
Please let me end it. How much damage? Fuck.
19.
Roll the other one too. And an 18.
That'll be 2 hits.
I'm gonna just roll my dice together.
One big damage, 16, 25.
Finish him.
Damn.
Mark his
Fucking
face, Joe.
go for the throat, man. End it.
End it.
Go for it. So literally, you just swing up with a huge
Yeah,
uppercut
swing.
swing, just slashing its throat, damn near beheading it in the process, and it just slumps over into a pile, and the blood is just pooling everywhere.
Wonderful.
Um,
Can we
If-
tend to our dwarf boy? Guy got eaten.
Nah. Am I in his mouth still?
No, he just like bit at you. You're not like in
Okay.
his mouth. This ain't no Jurassic Park scene.
Did he
How-
lose weight?
Nah, just some blood.
Brandon,
Yeah,
Oh.
Eli.
I would like to attempt to begin to cut the claws that he attacked me with to remove the.
What
Actual
type of
claws.
utensil would you have to do that with?
I mean, if I really need, I can literally just try to use my glaive to cleave the entire hand off.
Okay. Just to see how clean the cut is, just give me a base attack roll with it. We just want to see how clean the cut is.
Nah.
So as you raise your glaive up and just go to smash it, you like cut it at the wrong angle and like half. You get like two of the claws cut off, and the other half of the hand is just kind of like still attached.
That is absolutely fine. He did his goal. And he just reaches into his pocket, into his pouch, and drops the claws in.
While they're still bleeding.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
Can I take one of the teeth that's inside of the dwarf?
There's no tooth inside the dwarf. There's a giant hole
Okay.
inside of the dwarf.
Oh. No, I'm good. I'm good.
I kneel down and start praying for the corpse.
Oh no. The dude just bit you and you're like, you know how much what was it, 18, 19 damage
19
in real life
damage.
is?
Yeah.
Dear God.
And I just
Can I
say,
make like
"Rest in
a
peace."
survival check to harvest any useful components off this critter?
Can I assist? I have-
Yeah, go ahead and just give me you're using survival.
Mm-hmm.
Be okay with that. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I assist? Can I assist?
I'm going to
as-
avoid doing the assist stuff, otherwise I'll have all of
Oh.
you rolling Arcana checks at some point, which is ridiculous.
That's fine.
It's going to be 17 to see if there's any corpse goodies.
I mean, as far as anything that you can harvest, I mean, you could take some of the scales off of it. You could take the claws, but I mean, there doesn't seem to be anything super salvageable.
I'll
Obviously,
take
you
a
could
couple
harvest
scales.
some meat from it, but it's very tough, and it wouldn't travel very well.
Meat.
Fair. Probably taking around raw meat with us in a dinosaur infested forest would not be a good idea.
I stand up, and
We should
I
probably leave though.
was still initiative.
No, initiative is over. Turnover order's done.
I stand up and I start walking towards Koala. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
1d8 plus 2. Please roll an 8. Oh,
Boom.
I'm gonna go ahead and heal myself with 10.
Nice.
Okay. And as I walk back, I'm gonna ask her, "Well, why are you hiding? Is there something bigger or more dangerous than that?" Is the point of my
No.
wounds?
That was
Sci-fi?
why I was hiding. I'm just not paid to battle. I'm paid to guide.
You're right. And I walk back to the corpse.
So
Yet
you
here
guys
you
do
are
notice
salvaging
it,
the remains.
you guys do notice it is becoming nightfall right now.
I would highly recommend we make camp. With this body being here, it should not attract any other things.
I thought the exact opposite. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was like,
I was like, oh man, we gotta get away
blood
from this
here.
dead
Yeah.
body.
let's
So is it
right
safe?
No,
away.
it's sprayed pheromones and musk all over this place. It will definitely be reeking up the place and protecting us.
Bacon, did you get excited again?
Dude, I'm gonna cook some fucking dino meat tonight.
All right.
So,
So
I guess we'll start setting camp.
you guys decide to set up camp.
Damn, and I was going to tame this thing.
Let's see. That would be an animal handling check of 35. Roll. Nope.
Ooh.
It's
Fail.
close. If it was not 20, I'd question it. But
I would
other
make
than
it that it wouldn't bite you. How's that? All right.
You know?
So as you guys go to make camp, because nightfall has happened, one of the things you notice as you guys start to rest and try to relax is it's so hot, it's so humid, there's so many noises, you really can't get a full relaxing sleep. So that being said, basically we're under short rest rules at the moment.
Okay, I'll
So
pop
even
a
if you
hit die off
try
a
to
short.
take a long rest, it's not going to work.
If that's the case, just a second. Sorry, I'm trying to double check what science says. I am going to, before we start our rest, take a second wind to heal for 1d10 plus my level,
If you need to go
because
ahead.
it's every short rest. It replenishes every short rest.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and do that.
So we're not recovering
Hey,
spell
guys,
slot.
I'm actually gonna dip out. I've got to be up at 6:30, and I've been up since 4, so I'm
Okay.
done.
Yeah, and once we actually finish the rest for the night, we're going to go ahead and call it because we're almost at 3 hours anyways.
All right.
We're
Okay.
not recovering spell slots, right?
I believe you would need a full rest to recover
Full rest,
spell
yeah.
slots, and you're not capable
can
of
use a
taking a
hit
full
dice,
rest
though.
out here.
Yeah.
Heal.
Yeah. I'm screwed.
Roll one of your hit dice to heal because it's a
Yeah,
short
you
rest.
can
Oh, yeah.
use your hit dice to heal as well.
It's true. Where's my hit dice?
It should be, what, a d10 or a d8? I don't remember.
Go.
Gotta find it.
And you have
Yeah.
3 of them that you can spend. You can spend them one at a time if you want.
Awesome.
Oh, where is it?
Make sure you save that.
Do you not know what it is, bud?
Oh, short rest. There it is. Hit dice 1d10 plus 2. I'm gonna use it once real quick to see if I can get max.
I think you can only use it once per rest, no?
It's technically once per hour. So
Oh, okay.
you can use multiple in this instance. So if,
Does it come back on a short rest
just-
or?
Your spell slots need a long rest, and we are not permitted long rests, so
How about short rest? When does it come back?
never.
no, long rest is the only thing that replenishes hit dice.
I did
okay.
not take any damage. I'm very sad.
Okay.
Okay, I healed. I healed a little bit.
Everyone healed. Everyone's good.
All right.
Within reason.
All right.
Can
So
we harvest some dino meat for tonight's?
sure, free
Promise.
ration for the night. There you go.
There you go. That's all I want.
Sweet.
So all right. So yeah, I am gonna kill it there for the night. One of the gimmicks of this is that yes, you
We also
will
set up
not,
the
in
right
most cases, when you're out in the jungle, be able to do full rest, just because of how hostile and strange the environment.
Unfortunate.
See me
So-
sleeping like a log.
How do you do ammo recovery?
Do what?
Ammunition recovery.
Ammo recovery. So you had what? You shot 3 arrows altogether. 1 is stuck in it, and let's see if he's. It did not smash the arrow upon falling. The other one bounced off of it, and you see where it lays. The one that sailed over its head. Give me perception to see how likely you are to find it.
He's gonna roll a 13.
God, no, that's a 6.
Dang.
A 6. You
My
kind of
dice are
search
shaming
around
me.
for about 30 minutes, and you're unable to find it.
All right, so
So
cool.
you
2
recovered
recovered
2 of
then.
3.
Cool. Score.
Cool.
Wait,
Anyone else got anything they want to do?
Rain
No.
catchers?
Rain catchers set up. Awesome. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I eat.
Do
Oh,
you
I
guys
walk
wanna,
up to.
Do you guys want to burn some of that incense, perhaps, just as a side thought there?
We bought salves, so I
Salves.
figured we would just
We're all
walk around
salved
some
up.
salves.
Yeah, we're salved up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we got that cream.
Anything
Mm.
else?
Nope. Let's go to
Alright.
bed.
All right.
Literally.
So yeah, we'll kill it there for the night. Just because I know I'm going to be woken up about 6 to 7 hours by a very young smiling face.
That's adorable.
Yeah,
Orbs.
it's adorable.
Same, bro.
Sure.
Same. But not by a human. I got fur babies.
For our babies.
All right, so I'm gonna jump you guys. What map do you want me to leave up? That way, in case you want to log in, you can check this out.
One behind. The actual
The
hexagon map.
the world map. Okay.
Yeah.
We got one more day to travel anyway, so.
We didn't uncover anything, right? Because we're going in the opposite direction
No,
of the
you're just going over already charted land, so you're not uncovering
Alright.
anything. So
Wonder how zombies fare with dinosaurs.
They get chomped on.
maybe I'll make a zombie dinosaur for you later, Joe. We'll really find out how it goes.
No, I mean, like, how do they interact? Like, do dinosaurs avoid them because they're not edible, or
I guess you'll find out at some point, won't you?
you know?
Joe, I think you need to make a hybrid of Ark and 7 Days to Die to really find out.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah,
Would
that's what I was saying.
dinosaurs get attacked by the zombies, or would the zombies get attacked by the dinosaurs? I don't even know.
Dude, I'll
Anyway.
just try space bronze though.
Time to
Alright.
We'll
mod.
figure it out.
Time to mod. Yo.
Yep.
All right,
Add
I'm glad-
zombie
Alright, guys.
Hopefully everyone had some fun
Alright.
today.
It was
Do we want to
amazing.
wait for 2 weeks, or do you guys want to get back on normal schedule for next week and then go 2 weeks from there? Because I still have material. It's up to you
That is
guys.
all for you.
Up to all of
Always good
y'all.
for Wednesdays.
Should
I'm
be
down
fine
for
with me.
whenever.
Emily, what are you thinking?
Wednesday?
I may be hit or miss depending on, how the
You
next
good
week
for Wednesday?
goes.
Fair enough. We'll play
Are
it
you
by
good for
ear. I
Wednesday?
can be available if needed.
We're
and
good.
We'll see what happens.
Yuki
Word.
dokie.
Well,
All
thank you.
right.
Bye.
All right.